Soy Podcast. Let's speak on it. Speak on this. Let's speak on it. Speak on this. Throw me a topic. Let's speak on this. Say that again. Let's lean on it. That is my opinion. I'm being honest. That is the fact. Don't meme on this. Speak on it. Speak on it. Speak on it. Let's speak on it. Speak on it. You thought we were done? Throw me a topic. Let's speak on it. Say that again. Let's lean on it. That is my opinion. I'm being honest. That is the fact. Don't mean on this. Speak on it. Speak on it. Speak on it. Speak on it. Throw me a topic. Let's speak on it. Say that again. Let's lean on it. That is my opinion. I'm being honest. That is the fact. Don't mean on this. Speak on it. Speak on it.
Soy.
Yo, it's your boy Maestro. We back with another episode, part 2 of the sports episode. If you saw the first part, this is the second part, so you get to actually judge what we said on the first episode. But you know how we start the show, man. We never start without seeing how we doing. So, Vlad, how you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty well, man. Thank you guys for having me back here again. Playoff weekend. You know, our team's not in it. We're not going to talk about that. But doing pretty good, though, man. It's great to see you guys again, man. Thank y'all for having me.
Oh, my gosh. Anyways, Blessed, how you doing, bro?
Yo, I'm good. I got a 3-day weekend from work, so I'm good. I'm gonna just leave it like that.
Yeah. King Jay, what's good with you,
I'm
bro?
feeling like how Blessed feeling. Long 3-day weekend, everything is good, man. The Falcons ain't make it, but it is what it is. We'll be back next year, though. We'll be back next year.
Yeah.
So, man, we'll just start off rip about our picks. Oh, wait. No, we don't talk about our team prediction.
Yeah, we got to reintroduce what's our favorite team.
We got as we do that, right? As we do that, we'll say who our favorite team was and what we said their record would be.
Yeah.
All right.
Can we skip over to Blessed first? We ain't gotta go. We ain't gotta go. Can we?
I want
step
it down the line.
Go down the line. I had to go first.
Yeah, go ahead,
I had to
man.
go first.
Go ahead, man.
All right, man. Dolphins still my team, man. Oh my gosh, bro, I'm so mad. But I did predict we'll be slightly above 500, and we did it.
He called it 9-8. He called it 9-8 on the
9-8.
head. He did.
I don't like it, but it is what it is. But I thought that's what they would do, and that's what they did.
Yeah.
Am I happy with it? Hell no, I'm not happy with it. Vlad, go ahead, bro. You feel more pain than I do.
Yes, he does.
Because he got some extra added seasoning on his thing, bro.
I'm trying to
find some news after
Like I said, I ain't gonna keep it. I'm just trying to keep it short and I'm trying to be nice. Okay. I'm a Dolphins fan, as everybody knows here, and I said 10-7 because last year we went 10-6.
Almost, bro.
That Tennessee game screwed us over, man.
Yeah, it did. That was the one right there.
That was the one that we needed, and I knew it was going to be between Tennessee and New England, and we had it right there, and we lost it, man. It's just a lot to talk about. I don't want to dive into it. I don't want to take a lot of time, but just know I'm not happy.
Yeah.
So anybody out there that's a Miami fan, Miami strictly. I'm trying to be nice. Kids, I'm sorry, but Miami, go to hell, bro. I mean that with my chest. Go to hell. Go ahead, next person. I said it with my chest, bro.
Go ahead, Blessed.
All right, like he said, I don't want to dive into it. So go ahead, Jay.
No. You gotta go ahead and bury it. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No.
Dive into it, you know. I'm still a Broncos fan, you know. Still hold it down. But my prediction was 13-4. And it was looking like that. It was looking like that.
Very early.
It was looking like that.
Like the
you know,
first, 5-6 games, maybe?
it was looking like that. So injury struck. We got the injury.
We don't want to have no excuses. Just bury it.
What's the record, bro?
Let me tell you the injuries we had. I got them all. I listed them. You know what I'm saying? Like 7-10. We ended 7-10. Okay. 7-10.
Man, we ain't gotta be that bad.
You know, so we didn't even hit 500. But the injury bug hit us at crucial points. And then we lost Von Miller. Come on, man. It was a lot.
Hey,
it was
man,
a lot.
Pay the man. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
you
there you
sound
go.
like the excuse machine right now.
He came ready.
Go ahead.
That
But nah,
Ready
man.
on
My
this
prediction was actually on point for my team.
Yes,
I
it
said
was.
7-10, between 7-10 and 11-6.
Yeah.
We did better than we did the year before. We was 4-12, won 3 more games.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the expectation I had coming in with a new head
Y'all
coach,
beat us, ain't it?
losing Julio.
They
Yeah, we
did.
beat y'all. 30
They did. Yeah. You just had to say something, huh?
That was my
I
prediction
remember I was
coming
thinking
in.
that girl. I was like,
Yeah.
KJ probably happy right now.
I was extremely happy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was extremely happy. But that was my prediction coming in. After losing Julio, Calvin really, he had some mental health issues. Not gonna knock that. He wasn't there.
Very true.
So 7-10 is, it's commendable, but hopefully we do a lot better next year.
And I gotta give kudos, man. Y'all boys was on point. You know what I'm saying? I'll give it more to Maestro only because he specifically said that number. And then he gave us a ballpark range, but it started off at his lower tier. So y'all boys did y'all thing, man. Y'all called it. You know what I'm saying? I know who to go betting with, but
Quickly, we ain't gonna last too long on this part.
Yeah.
Let's just quickly talk about because I know I have some frustrations about Mike. First of all, if you watching this as a Dolphin, you know they fired Flo. Like, why? Me and Vlad had
Didn't
a
I call
whole
it?
conversation.
Didn't I call it?
We had a
You did.
whole
Once y'all get it
conversation.
together,
Yeah,
You find a way to mess it up. That's what we said.
They
They find a way to mess it up
All
every
the
time.
time.
Bro, I was pissed. I didn't even know Flo was fired till I'm on the group chat. And boys were like, they fired Flo. I'm like, what? No. So I'm looking like ESPN everywhere else. I'm like, they really fired Flo like
Yeah.
the next day. Like,
the interesting take I didn't know that was like, oh my gosh, y'all could have had Justin Herbert if y'all would have went with him.
Right.
In that draft, yeah. They
Yeah.
should have taken Justin Herbert instead of Tua, but
yeah.
in true Miami fashion, you always make the wrong choice for whatever reason. But
I did not know that. That one
that's
caught me
basically, in
by-
my opinion, what his job hung on. The
Yeah.
fact that
Yeah.
he didn't believe in Tua, but as a coach,
He
in that
stood-
moment, you have to stick by your player.
Yeah.
Even though you know in your mind, this isn't the guy.
I think
And
he
then-
did it. He
I
did
think
it in
internally
public.
they
He
knew
also
that.
went to Cam and he also went to Deshaun, which I also said last
Right.
season. Y'all should just went for them two boys.
Yeah,
But-
but it's the Deshaun thing is just tricky.
Yeah.
Right. 'Cause you don't know what the
Yeah.
situation is going to turn out to be.
He's
Yeah.
gonna sign him to a long-term deal. He's not gonna sign a one-year deal. He's a quarterback.
Right.
Yeah, so you can't risk that.
But after this situation, you can't.
Yeah.
Beggars can't be choosers. If they bring you in and say, "Look, bro, depending on your situation, we're gonna sign you to a 1-year deal.
That's
So we'll see what happens.
You see what happens. See if you can still. If he hasn't played in a whole year. See if you still got
He
it.
would have been able to play all year. Like, they
Right, but-
didn't play him because they didn't want to play him, not because the NFL like suspended him.
But you got that situation hanging over your head where
That's what
you
I'm
don't know
saying.
what's
The
gonna happen.
franchise
So
don't want that on
right,
their team.
exactly.
If you play him, it's like you're supporting all that.
exactly. So
Vlad, yeah, anything else?
Which
you
I
wanna
think
add?
those, and to chime on that real quick before Vlad come in, I think that's two separate situations. It don't show that they support what he did because he's doing it. It's still his job to play football. Like
But
and-
you know,
and
it gets tricky.
that's his personal life. You can't combine the two. You know, I don't care how tricky that is. That's his personal life and his job are two different things.
but you
Nah.
know that's how the NFL is. Protect the shield. You know what I'm saying? So
Any other job, if they don't know about your personal
Yeah,
life.
yeah,
A lot of
yeah.
jobs,
Right.
like if you're a CEO,
Not even that.
I
Like,
feel like if
I'm
you're a
thi-
CEO, you get fired, bro, or you
That's
resign.
true.
Yeah,
Like,
That's
a lot of
true.
jobs won't really hold you if you're a leader.
Yeah.
If you're just an average person, then you know, I don't know, bro, because a lot of people are quick to say, "Oh, y'all supporting so and so because y'all ain't fired him," even though that's not the case.
Yeah.
You're just doing your job, like
Yeah.
you said. I get what you're saying, but it's like a lot of companies don't want that. Like a lot of women are gonna start like blowing
Sure,
them up,
exactly.
PR up, like
how can you let this guy play and he's being accused of this, but at the same time, innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
It's an
So now-
accusation is not a conviction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So-
but you're not gonna win the audience.
You're not gonna win that battle, no.
Yeah,
You're not gonna win that
look
battle.
bad, So it's like we don't do all that.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Maybe if it was Tom Brady. I don't know.
Maybe.
Hey, maybe.
Tom Brady just be bypassing everything.
Yeah, maybe.
LeBron
For real.
James, Tom Brady. I
Yeah.
don't know.
People,
Yeah.
man.
But they don't get in those situations though.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Them boys
Keep yourself
are
out of
they're
it.
level-headed. bro.
Because even level-headed, let's talk about that.
Oh, well, let's go. Shoot. Let's
real,
go.
real quick before y'all move.
Yeah,
into that,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
It's just a lot. It's
Let's
just
yeah.
I just a lot building in, man. Like you said, bro, when we went to the Coach Flow situation, him getting fired, I thought it was a joke. Cause my thing is, you came into an organization which Adam Gase messed up from the get go. That first season I don't count because it was a rebuilding season.
Yeah.
That next year, that point that you made, me personally, I didn't care who we got between Tua or Herbert. We needed a quarterback desperately.
Right,
And
regardless.
even though Tua, yes, he's not the best choice. He makes poor decisions here and there. I just know that we needed a QB. Fast forward, we're 10-6. Next season, and the way that we won it, we're 9-8. I don't understand how you fire a man that's progressing. And you're not gonna.
He's above 500.
Exactly,
Both
and
seasons,
you're not gonna find a coach that players want to play for. That's hard.
And that last game showed that.
Exactly.
After
Right,
we were
they
out of
played their asses
contention,
off.
like we were out of contention,
And they
we beat
still
the
played
heck
their
out
ass
of,
off.
Out of the
Patriots.
twice. I don't even count the first game we should have
Yeah,
lost.
that was a fluke,
The
but
first,
the second
but
one we hit
twice.
that L.
It's twice, man, and like.
You're right.
Bro, it's just
I was
what
shocked.
with Miami, it's really hard to be a Miami fan sometimes, bro. It's just really
Miami
hard.
Dolphins.
I still don't know how y'all do it.
Like, I don't know how because I looked at it and I was like, bro, do I really want to support this team? Like, honestly speaking, do I really want to support this team? And
Right.
even what y'all was talking about, you know, Deshaun for Tua for Deshaun.
Mhm.
Me personally, on field wise, Deshaun is better. I would do that trade.
Yeah.
And like let's just say
Better
like
player.
personal life and you know outside of that.
To the side.
Exactly,
Yeah.
you feel me? But there are some things that you can't overlook, and like Jay said, innocent until proven guilty. But I would like to give Tua some credit because even though we did start 1-7, we went on that 7-game winning streak.
Yeah,
That's not
you
an easy thing to
understand.
do. As a quarterback, you hearing yourself getting in trade talks, it's like, okay, does my
Yeah.
confidence get low?
Yeah.
Does it get broken? Like, but Tua, he did his
got
thing for a while.
Now I
That
will
man was
say,
good.
I will say the defense
The defense
Oh,
helped out
yeah.
a lot.
was the
defense
reason
did
y'all
help out
won a lot of those games.
Yeah,
I can
for
think
sure,
of,
definitely.
I can think
Tua a
of two
whole
or
lot of
three
credit.
reasons why y'all won before I even get to two.
I'm
in that eight-game
I'm
stretch.
not gonna give Tua a
You're
whole
right.
lot of credit.
Right.
Like, for sure, I did like Brian Flores is a defensive coach. He
Yeah.
made
Right.
us
That defense
And
was
to-
raw. From
That
the-
defense and
defense
special
was-
teams stepped up for y'all a lot.
exactly like
I ain't gonna
defense
lie.
was a big thing for
Y'all
us this year.
defense looked like how street football defense was. Y'all was hungry.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like y'all was literally the embodiment of the city of Miami at that moment because that's real football and defense wise.
Exactly.
But after that,
Yeah, the offense is just whack.
I'm
We got no
still-
O-line.
I like- y'all
Tua's
fake
not
Don't
this
even
so
get
great.
started
He's
on the
decision-making.
O-line.
I could make a list for the offense. That's terrible.
Waddle's just the
Every time he was on that
Waddle's
side
the
of the
brightest
ball,
Waddle
part.
was the biggest bright spot on the offense.
Waddle's the
That's
biggest.
it.
Right.
Did he break the record? or
Yeah,
no?
he did. He broke it. He broke Anquan Bolden's record, and
Yeah.
like it's not even. It's our run game sucks. We was ranked 30th
Right.
in running
We
game.
finally got them two running backs late, but they were doing Duke Johnson and they were doing their thing though. Duke
It's-
was balling.
Yeah, Duke
For a
actually did
little
his thing in those
minute,
last few games. He did his
I wish
thing.
we had him early.
called it too about the receiver.
Devontae Parker, Will Fuller. Did Will Fuller even play?
No,
He
Will
played.
Fuller-
He didn't even play.
-5 games.
Devontae Parker missed half the.
Devontae can't
half
stay
the
healthy.
season,
You
bro.
called
Bro,
it
Devontae
so.
can't
But
stay
listen,
Bro, when
I
I
told
saw
you,
that, I
they
was
haven't
like,
played a full season since they've been. Why would you even count on them?
We
And
could
he was a
spend
high
10
pick too.
10
Yeah.
mil.
High pick. Yeah.
Right? 10
Yeah, we
mil
haven't
for
taken
nothing.
For nothing.
You
Fuller.
called
That's
it.
free
high-
money. He got free money.
He ate it up. We did
Will
that
Fuller
thing
got
for-
free
we did
money.
The same thing for a quarterback. Who that quarterback for the Bears that came down here?
Which one?
What was it for the Bears?
Cutler? No, not Cutler.
No.
It was a quarterback we paid 10 mil and then he retired after.
I could have sworn.
That was Jay Cutler.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cutler.
a few
years ago.
Yeah,
A few
it
years
was
ago.
Cutler.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
I'm
few
thinking.
years
I'm like, yeah, it was
That way,
Cutler.
son, I got my money. I
Yeah,
was
it was
like,
Cutler. Yeah.
but anywho,
Oh.
yeah, oh, you got something else?
No,
I
no,
was
no.
gonna say,
You said
if y'all
Bears.
boys got-
For
yeah,
some reason, my mind was registering Bengals the whole time.
Bears.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all got any grievances for y'all teams? Like,
Honestly, no. I mean, like I said, my expectation coming in was what it was. Anywhere between 7-10, 11-6. I mean, Matt Ryan, even with behind a bad O-line, we had a receiver playing running back. I mean, we had Cordero Patterson, who's a receiver playing running back.
Yeah. He
And like I
did that a
said,
lot often.
Calvin really, he had his own personal issues going on, so he couldn't be there. We lost Julio. And for us to still turn out and be competitive and be 7-10, I can respect that. Hopefully next year be better, get some more pieces on offense. The defense will approve because the defense, especially toward the latter end of the season, played pretty well. Offense just couldn't get nothing going.
Yeah.
So
I give Kyle Pitts played a
Kyle
hell of
Pitts-
a
Kyle
season.
Pitts,
y'all
but-
got a nice
Kyle
tight
Pitts,
end.
yeah.
I
He's
was-
not even a
did
tight.
his
He's a
thing.
receiver. He's
Yeah,
not a
he's a
tight
receiver.
end.
I
Y'all
was
just
jealous
did
did his
your
thing.
stuff.
He's a weapon. I'll say that.
He's a weapon.
He's a weapon.
playmaker.
Yeah,
He
they
did his
do.
thing as a rookie.
Yeah.
1,000 yards as a rookie tight
That's
So-
not easy as a tight end.
As a
but,
tight end is not
weapon.
easy, so- end. Hopefully next year the offense will progress a little more, but my expectation was what it was. I wasn't disappointed at all.
I was disappointed.
With the Bronx.
You should have been, because you said 13-4.
I said 13-4,
You should've
and
been
we could have
disappointed.
been.
Y'all
And
was
we
looking
took
right
that
now.
one W, like I said, we was going from Kansas City. No, not Kansas City, Chargers.
Chargers, yeah.
I
y'all
did
did
say
Chargers
that,
once, yeah.
and I did call. If we not have a perfect 13-4, it would probably be like 13. No. I think of probably was what I said 11 and something or whatever. Because we were gonna lose twice to the Chiefs. We did lose twice to the Chiefs.
Yep.
The person I really didn't see coming was the Raiders. I did not see
I
two
told y'all the
because
Bucks
Raiders
was gonna be
played
good.
we lost.
I
we
give them
had
credit.
Gruden,
I give them
and then we
credit.
lost again when they didn't have Gruden. And it's like, how the hell we still lost
I
to
told
them?
you y'all
So,
still the Raiders, bro.
The Raiders,
You did say that. You did say that.
I did
And
not.
they lost their head coach.
Yeah.
I did not
They-
see
and,
two
and
L's.
Ruggs.
Still
They lost a
Ruggs,
lot.
right?
They
They
lost.
lost the head coach, number
now-
one
Yeah, they lost
receiver
in the
and
walk-around.
DB.
Exactly. So at that, and it was at the end of the season, we lost to them. Like what was game?
Oh yeah, I saw that game.
It was
Yeah.
like 15, 14, somewhere
Something
around
like
there.
that,
But
yeah.
still, like
that's
I
how
didn't
it was.
expect us to lose twice to them. But again, the injury buzz, bro.
Nah,
Like that's
man, yo,
what got us,
that's
man.
on you.
Y'all
Everybody,
already know.
listen. Everybody dealt with injuries and COVID, so I don't want to hear
We
that.
had the injuries
Everybody
at
dealt
the
with
most
injuries and COVID.
crucial position, bro.
It's always
We
next
lost
year.
JJ,
Oh,
like,
my Lord.
like
It's always next year, man. But the Chiefs still gonna win it next year, so it's all
All
right
right.
though.
Anyway, so let's jerry up and jump into this part right here.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk about the Super Bowl picks. Like now that we actually see a playoff picture.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now that we know who's still in it, you know, let's just go ahead and are we saying what we said is what it is, or are we changing it up? I'm gonna stick to the Bucks going and was it Green Bay I said?
They in the same
It was
division.
Oh,
three of us
They in the
Same conference, yeah.
So that'd be the
No.
conference championship.
My bad.
I remember
Yeah.
three of us
That'll be
said
the conference
Green Bay.
championship. Who I picked over one another. I'll go with the Bucks. I don't know what I said the first time. If I'm changing it up,
I
but I'm gonna go with the Bucks. And then on the other side, I want a rematch, so I'm gonna go
Chiefs
Dang, I don't know if the Chiefs are gonna make it, but I go Chiefs and Bucks.
I don't know if the Bucks are gonna make it.
That's
For real?
Yeah, I agree
With all
with
those
him.
injuries, I mean, they
yeah.
played Philly today.
Yeah.
They beat Philly. Okay, that's
I agree.
They-
here's nothing to sneeze
That
at.
was a
But
given.
They-
exactly.
That was
That was
But
a given.
honestly, my prediction I want to say is gonna be Green Bay and Kansas City. Aaron Rodgers against Patrick
I
Mahomes.
like that prediction.
To
said
to
you
me,
like
I know. I like it. I like that
wouldn't mind
prediction.
seeing it.
in
I
my
had a
opinion,
rematch,
the-
but I like that prediction.
in
though.
my
wouldn't mind
opinion,
seeing it.
the two best quarterbacks in the game right now going at it to determine who's number one.
That's all right.
So,
So we got mine. We got King Jay's.
Well,
Your second
I-
down.
the rematch for sure. That's who I picked in the beginning, but I
Mhm.
wouldn't mind seeing Kansas City and Green
So
Bay because
if you had to choose, not like
if I had to choose like right now, I'm not gonna lie to you, it would be Kansas City and Green Bay just because this is Rodgers' last year.
yeah, I'd like to see.
I
him
want
go.
to. I would like to see him go, but I'm still picking Patrick to win it because I mean the fashion that they lost last year, bro. The Chiefs started the season 3-4. They started
Yeah.
very slow.
Horrible, bro.
Everybody was really counting them out, but they
I was
found
like,
that
I was like,
nah, bro. And then they just
Everybody.
they just
came back
hit. They
with
came back and
vengeance.
hit that stride, and it was just like they found who they was again. And I would never really doubt. Once you have Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek
He's
Hill, and
good.
Travis Kelce.
yeah, you can't. never count
That
them
defense
out.
is questionable, but
Always.
It was
offensive,
questionable last year.
exactly.
It
But the
was
offensive
always-
side, I'm never gonna question the offensive side of the football at all.
So you going?
I'm gonna go with Kansas City, Green Bay.
Green Bay, Kansas
I'm
City.
gonna go with Green Bay, Kansas City.
I can't
So we got Kansas City going. All of us so far.
I can't remember my Super Bowl pick, but I did. I think I did say Green Bay.
I think you said Denver.
I know. Yes, I did. I did.
Yeah, you did.
Because I was like, I said Kansas City versus Denver, and then yeah, you're right. Thank you. Sorry, thank you. You're right.
I have just
So-
one time, bro.
So I gotta change that.
Yes, you
I gotta
do.
change that.
Yes, you do. You gonna need that. What in the
shoot.
miracle?
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna ask you one question. Nah, I think I'm gonna go the same way then.
Kansas City, Green Bay.
Yeah,
Kansas City, Green Bay.
Okay.
because I know Green Bay was my
The
pick,
Holy Bucks.
Mhm.
and the
Remember
only
that?
reason Kansas City because Broncos not in there, of course. So I'm going there.
Okay.
I'm going because I did see
You got
them
Green
two at
Bay,
the
Green Bay
semifinals. Yeah.
Chiefs. Green Bay Chiefs.
Green Bay Chiefs.
I
yeah.
don't see. I see
got
Bucks out
Bucks,
next game.
Chiefs. For real?
Yes,
We're gonna find out.
I see Bucks
I'm
out
gonna
next
have to
game.
go live just to put my daughter to shame.
Yeah, hey, bro.
Or you can put me to shame. It's gonna be vice
I
versa.
see
Either
Bucks
way.
out next week. All right, Tom Brady, nice work.
You got
You know?
either Dallas
yeah.
or San Francisco, so we'll see.
That's why you like it down here. Go enjoy the beach. Go on your boat.
That boy said he wanna get drunk on the boat. There's another party. All right, cool. So NFL, we got our picks. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. And now we're gonna shift gear And we're gonna go into the NBA because it's now picking up. King Jay said he doesn't really focus so much early on. Most people don't.
Right, until football season over.
My team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I watch other teams too.
Yeah, until the playoff.
You Heat fan?
Yeah, me.
Exactly. He fan, definitely
by
all the
yourself,
way.
homie.
All right.
Yeah.
So it was great having y'all. Appreciate y'all. I think my wife just called me too.
Watch.
Oh wait, no, I remember. You're not slick. I remember. You a Timberwolves fan, right?
Wolves, bro.
Hold on, you from Florida, right?
Yeah, we about to roast
The
you on
Denver
this
thing,
side.
I remember you said your
Wow.
grandmama had your grandmother had
Yeah.
horses.
Yeah.
But
Explain to
Minnesota,
Minnesota.
man.
Explain
Yeah,
to
let's start with
Minnesota.
that.
Okay, so
Let's start with that.
Timberwolves, and actually the same year, 95. So Timberwolves started like a year earlier than the Heat. So I think I was going to school, and everybody was just like, "What's your favorite basketball team?" And this is how it happened. There was a bunch of pencils with different basketball teams. I said, "Give me the Wolves."
Just keep going on the
Right.
random now.
Give me the Wolf. And he gave me the Wolf. I'm like, oh, okay. Cool.
Oh my
So I'm like, this
God.
is my favorite basketball team, right? But then I went to go
Could've
actually
changed,
look them
bro.
up.
Mhm.
And I fell in love, bro. I was during the era of Wally Zerbiak. We had KG. You had
that was when KG
Sprewell.
first got there,
Yeah,
95,
so
96.
I had
like
the big
we
ticket,
was
yo.
running. Bro, I used to love hearing Wally Zerbiak. That was our three runner. He was slow as dirt, but his three was on point, bro. Before threes were even a big thing, he was our three shooter, bro. And KG was just man, come on, bro.
Yeah,
He was
definitely.
monstrous. And ever since that, bro, we won literally one district. No, one yeah, no, we didn't. We never went
They
to the
went
finals.
to the conference finals, I
Yes,
think,
and
once.
we only won one conference, and that's it. And that was literally it. That's all we got on our title from '95 to this point, bro. We got nothing. We had one time I thought we were gonna do so well when Warriors were on like almost like a zero, like what the end of the year was 73 or something like that, whatever.
So they were trying to go for
Yeah,
Yeah, there
and
you go.
we
Y'all
was one of
73 and 9,
yeah.
we was one of their L's, like one of their like early L's too. So I'm like, come on, bro, we out there, you know.
Warriors.
And then we just turned around. Then we had another like possible again when we got Cat coming in the game more, and Wiggins was working out more because they were bumping heads at the early stages. But and every time it was looking like and like,
Right back
but
there.
yeah. So I'm like, I'm a T Wolves can't, cause I had put it on Facebook, bro. The moment T Wolves win the championship, bro, I'm gonna be
At
out
that
there.
point, you can do
But-
whatever you want.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
real.
yeah,
You're gonna
but
be
to
waiting
this
forever
point,
for
You
that
can do
one.
whatever you
I'm a
want,
T
bro.
Wolves fans. Yes, we had nothing but disappointing season, and it's hard to get people to go to T Wolves because where we at, Minnesota's horrible. Ain't
It's
nobody
cold
wants
as
to be
hell.
out
Who
there.
wants to go to Minnesota?
Yeah, so it's always a struggle for us. But when we got Cat, I thought we had hope because the fact of how he was playing, I thought people would want to gravitate and want to play with. But I think that Cole was like, hell no,
You
Cat.
got that Kevin Love, man. Y'all was pretty solid.
Yeah. And but that's why I hated when Kevin Love left us so quick.
No, he
But-
had a reason to. He
wanted that ring.
wanted there you go. He wanted that. He wanted
That's
that.
what I'm calling.
But I feel like he
Answer
was gonna
that
be the
phone.
reason why. Like we was, it
Caleb was
like,
definitely.
Well,
Yeah.
he's a loyal dude though.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because after he left y'all, which he spent years there, and he's still in Cleveland,
Cleveland,
till
yeah.
this day. So
Yeah.
like when he signs, he signs.
Signs,
bro,
yep.
So.
Play through the
But
end.
I got a question for you on your T Wolves, because as an organization, you know how you like to roast the Dolphins, right?
nah, we're not like that though.
I don't know.
Or-
Here's my question. And
or-
maybe your answer will help me. When you say y'all got catnap, why aren't y'all able to like get your superstar to like get the other guys right? Like Cat seems like he's on his own island sometimes. Like
I don't think
he's
that's his
bumping-
personality.
Yeah.
He's more so clashing with like the other guys, like you say Wiggins.
Yeah.
When Jimmy Butler was there was
Yeah.
an issue. Like you're supposed to be like
I
when Jimmy came down to Miami, him and Ben was like best buddies like,
Yeah,
out of nowhere.
yeah.
They didn't even
Because
know each
Bam
other.
ain't soft.
Yeah.
See, the problem when Jimmy Butler was in Minnesota, he didn't like the way Andrew Wiggins and Cat were. He was like, no,
Yes.
these dudes are soft. Like,
Yeah. And Cat
they don't have that dog in them. They don't have
Exactly.
that drive,
And
that
then
push. They was just out there to be out there.
The part that's annoying when someone's that big and could be
And they
monstrous,
soft,
but
yeah.
then you got like someone 3 feet shorter than you, building you
Like,
as a
like
man.
right, like dogging you.
Jimmy
Like,
Yeah.
will dog you.
Yeah,
bro.
that's true.
That's
true.
annoying. And since Jimmy has that personality, of course they can't work together. And then Wiggins very passive.
Right, he's quiet,
Very-
laid
yes.
back, passive. He's not the type. He's not a rah-rah guy.
No,
he's not the type of guy to
never.
get in your face.
Bro.
He's just gonna go out there and play his game. But I think Wiggins actually found the best spot for him in Golden State,
Yes.
where he can just be himself
Yes.
and play his role. You got
Yes.
Steph, you got Clay.
Because they're
Just-
all
just play his
clowns,
role,
like
right.
on a good way. Like they're just like having fun. They just whatever. So you come to this and Jimmy's like, oh, like let's go, and they're like,
laughing.
and then
Right,
like,
this ain't a joke to
yes,
them.
yes,
This is
and
real
that
life.
really pissed off Jimmy.
Yeah.
When Cat was rolling while they were losing, and he's over here trying his hardest.
Bro.
That is.
Get me up out of
And
here.
that was another hope for me when Jimmy came. I was
That
like,
was a
oh,
good
let's
team,
go.
bro.
That was a really
So
good
we
team,
favored
actually.
Having moments,
Made
and
the playoffs too.
I'm like,
Bro.
Yeah.
like, I think during that season, that was the most I was a Jets fan, because every year my cousin would be like, yo, J-E-T, and every year it's the same thing for them. But that was the most time I was like him for the
Yeah, like
reverse
that's
side.
it,
Like,
yeah.
I was like, yeah, this is our year, this is our year, this is our year. Because I know when it's our year. You know what I'm saying? I know how to be like, yo, this ain't it. We ain't cut.
Just vibe with it.
Yeah, bro. But it is what it is, bro. I'm a T. Wolf fan, so yeah, go Wolves.
So quickly, obviously y'all heard Heat fan right here. I started really watching basketball like right before we got D-Wade, like right before that year.
Mhm.
And I'm local, so I'm like, I'm gonna root for the local team, whatever. It
Most
wasn't even
definitely.
that raw at all,
Real quick, I remember how empty y'all stadium used to be.
bro. It's been through some stuff. But since we got D-Wade, bro,
That
I
changed
said it's one of my
everything.
favorite players of all time.
Most
over
definitely.
Oh, yeah,
everybody,
most
bro.
definitely.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Personally, his personal choices, he make a lot of bread, but some decisions he made, I don't really whatever.
Yeah.
But on the court,
That's,
I
you
felt
can't-
like he laid it out, bro.
you can't question
He
that.
laid it all out.
He laid
I
it all
remember
out.
D-Wade,
He
like,
top 3 shooting guard of all time.
Most
yeah, I
definitely.
remember
my
him
opinion.
just like
Most definitely.
giving his body up, bro. Early in his career, like he would just drive so much, fall, like you'd be like, he gonna get up. He still getting
Get
up.
up,
He had a
yep.
commercial like fall. How many times he said he fell, but always get back
Always
up.
get up, yeah.
But yeah, so he changed it for me. I was like passionate about basketball. You hear about MJ, but I didn't get to watch him play. I was still too young or whatever, and I was still in Haiti at the time, so we didn't really watch.
Because he ended his, 90s?
Yeah, that's when he was. I'm
Yeah.
like what 5, 6 years old at the time.
Yeah, I was
not
born
really
in
worried about
97.
basketball.
Mhm.
So you
And
know,
not even that, like, to your credit about D-Wade, he did something that most people won't do. He let LeBron take over the leadership
yeah,
role.
like to make it
Like,
work.
you're not gonna let a dude come over to your team, your crib, and be like, have it.
Have
Most people can't do that, but Wade was like,
Right.
if we want to win, I have to take a back seat and do that and take less
You
money.
didn't see that he did
I
that.
did.
Yeah, he took a lot of pay cuts too.
Yeah, he took a lot of
Bring
pay
that
cuts.
I
up.
didn't take it as he let him. I took it
No,
as
I think he said, "Go ahead."
Like the basically, he just said like
When they lost that final to the Mavs, when LeBron shrunk in that fourth quarter, that offseason he said, "Look, man, you have to be the
best player,
You have to
yeah.
be the best player on our team in order for us to
I
capture the
think
championship.
what we saw
You
as-
can't be
yeah,
passive.
first year,
You
first
have to
year.
take charge."
That first
Only
year
the
after they
first
lost
year.
to- after they
Only
lost
After
to
they
the
lost to the
Mavericks.
Mavs,
After
when they lost to
they
Dirk,
figured it out.
after that he was like, "Look, man, this is your team. Like you are the man." You know what I'm saying? I may be the face of the franchise, but
Like-
you have to be the one to go out there and take charge and lead this team.
Is that because mind you,
That's
LeBron
basically
is
what
like,
D-Wade said
LeBron
to
like
him.
25, 26, Wade is in
He's
his
younger.
30s.
Yeah, he's
Right.
younger
Wade like
than
got
and
knee
that's his-
problems. He
that's
can't
his
carry
friend.
it like how he used to carry
Right,
it.
he had to carry the team, and then after that, LeBron got it. You know, they won back to back, and then
Yeah.
lost to San Antonio, or whatever. But that's basically what it was. Like you got to let the dog come out. Like that's
Exactly.
basically what D-Wade told him.
And that's not easy to do, especially as a man. You letting somebody else say, "Hey, go ahead." Like most people, like, man, hell no, bro. You younger than me. Like, stay back
Stay
here.
back.
But you know, LeBron is one of the best players in the league at that time, and still is. Go do you. Go do you.
But I'll say this too before you even shift gear. Like for LeBron, I know people probably have this conversation already, but I'm glad that we kind of having it now. For like LeBron to be that respectful though of him, I know they're friends, but still sometimes when you know you better than somebody, even though that's your homeboy, you know, like, bro, I'm better than you, like, you know. So he didn't come with that attitude over in Miami. He came with the, I'm really good. I'm probably the best player, in this league right now. But you're like a really good player too, and you're my homie. So this is your team. I'm coming to your team. I'm not gonna just come and take over. So it's like D-Wade's like probably the whole year didn't matter because the records were winning, good record, and looking good. We go to the finals, and then it's like, bro, you need to be LeBron. Like,
Right.
why you
Yeah.
not being LeBron right now? Like,
Yeah.
and he's like, you D-Wade though. Like, he's like,
No.
bro,
I don't mind.
get on that.
Yeah,
You're
like, we're
LeBron,
trying
bro.
to
You
win.
like better than me, so do your thing. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that it took a L for us to figure it out because I feel like that would have been at least 3 in a row from that. If we did that
Yeah,
first one,
that would
That'd
be
be 3 in a
nice.
row.
and then maybe
Yeah.
we lose the fourth one or whatever.
To
Who
San
knows what
Antonio.
happened,
Yeah.
bro.
The first time they did it, I said they're gonna lose their first year.
You call that how it would have been?
Because it's the chemistry. You still need to figure each other out.
But
They
they
were
did a pretty
gelling
good
well,
job, bro.
but this is regular season. That
Yeah,
postseason
playoffs
is
is
a
a
whole
different beast,
different
bro.
ball
And not even
game.
that, like you
A
got
whole
I
different
can't.
pressure.
I don't agree with that because the chemistry was there.
It was.
When they needed LeBron to take over in that Dallas series,
That's
he shrunk. He shrunk in that moment when he was supposed to rise up and show that he's the best player in the world.
But
and
that
they
way
lost.
That chemistry would have kicked in.
The chemistry was there.
They didn't even acknowledge that moment. It was like still trying to feed him the ball, and it's like,
Bro, you can't tell me you get to the finals and there's no
LeBron
chemistry.
might
You
say-
got
Yeah.
to the finals.
Yes,
The chemistry was there.
but it's still building. It's like it's like knowing your partner's strengths and weaknesses. Like
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
wasn't
Like,
at 100%,
yeah,
but it was good
It
enough.
was good, but for regular season, that postseason, you need to know how they are under pressure on this stage now. You
And
know what I'm
not
saying?
even- and-
That's what I was just saying
I
because
think what really hurt us is not facing adversity early in the season.
y'all
We started a little slow.
really. Yes.
Started
Yeah.
a little slow, probably like the first 15 games, 17 games. And after that, it was like running. It was like Lob City. It was so beautiful, bro.
And not
It
even
was out there
that,
balling, like
you-
they couldn't be stopped.
Yeah.
D-Wade
But-
was just throwing lobs to LeBron left and right.
And not even that, like you
was
got to
like-
add Bosch into that mix as well too, because Bosch was the man in Toronto.
Yeah, Bosh-
Exactly.
So for
Bosh
him
was
to-
the man in
for
Toronto.
For him
Like
to
he
come
was
to Miami, take
Bosh
a
and
become a
lesser
third wheel.
role.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard to
Bosh
become a
made
third
the team,
wheel.
bro. I will always say this. Like I know how we say D-Wade.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. And LeBron.
Bosh made the team work. Bro.
Bosch was a big piece for
He was
us.
a big
He was
piece.
the glue, bro. Like he could have been like the one that spoils everything for us.
Most
Like, he was the
definitely.
glue. You wouldn't even know Bosh existed half the time. Like when it comes to the media, like
Exactly.
who's the face of the team. Obviously, it was D-Wade, LeBron, and Bosh was just like looking like an afterthought. But he was doing his thing,
Mhm.
balling
Yeah.
mid range, stretching out. Like the stretch big. Spoelstra would say this all the time. He was one of the first guys to be like. Not a European guy to
Yeah.
be stretch big, like shooting
Yeah.
threes. Like now, all the bigs are shooting
There's threes now. Yep.
Joel Embiid, that is just spraying everybody.
Jokic.
Jokic, like
Yeah.
now it's a thing, but like early Heat, like
Yeah.
big three,
Bosch.
nobody was the big man inside.
Yeah.
I was
Exactly.
criticizing Bosh, like I was like, bro, just go
Yeah.
bang.
Yeah.
Bosh was like, we got LeBron and D-Wade driving, but I'm gonna be out here just spraying. Bro, like I'm good. So we got our teams,
Mhm.
right? Now let's talk about obviously how our teams are doing and what our aspirations are for. Like we did, like I said, the Dolphins. I thought it was gonna be 9-8, probably not make the playoffs. For the Heat, I'll go first. I believe we're gonna make the playoffs.
We always
Some people
do.
have said that it's gonna be like a second round type stuff. I don't know how far we'll go, but as a fan, I'll say we go all the way. 'Cause I don't really, if we click well, especially with Brooklyn, with the whole Kyrie thing, which we'll get into with COVID, him not playing, him playing. It's like the biggest criticism last year for that team was they never got to really play the three big
Together,
guys.
right.
Exactly.
And the same thing happened this year
This
in
year.
a different way.
Yeah.
Last year was injuries; it just never really happened.
Health
This
is a
year
really big thing.
Kyrie's decision to not play,
Yeah.
not get the vaccine, and then the league or New York. Let's say New
The
York.
state of New
said,
York, right.
Yeah.
Don't get vaccinated.
You can't
cannot play.
play
So,
at all. Yeah.
You know, he knew that coming in. It's not a
Well, technically he didn't.
Okay.
That mandate didn't happen until like a week or two before the season started. He was told that you will be able to play whether you're vaccinated or not, and then the
And then
state
right before
and then the state came down with the mandate saying you have to be vaccinated or you can't play.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a blind side to not just him but the whole
a
organization,
lot of people.
which made Kyrie, in my opinion, the fall guy. Well, he didn't get the vaccine, so let's put it all on him. No, y'all told me I was gonna be able to play, but an unvaccinated player can come from another state and play in here, but I can't play. Even though this is my home arena, that's not fair to me. You know, in my
That is
opinion,
not fair, though.
it's not fair.
That's
So
a great point that you brought up. It's crazy that a lot of people don't even talk about it. That
exactly,
the fact that
You can play
the whole
away.
Heat squad come to Brooklyn.
exactly,
and-
unvaccinated and play,
You
but
can-
but y'all
Yeah.
only focusing on Kyrie.
No,
Like
that's crazy.
if
Because
he
you can
was
play
playing in
away,
any
you
other
can play
state
away.
other than New York and California,
You
it
can
wouldn't
play.
even be a discussion.
Yeah, because you can.
Bradley
play
Beal's
away
not
games.
vaccinated. We don't talk about Bradley Beal. There's plenty of other players who
That's
are
right.
unvaccinated
Yeah.
that we don't even talk about, but because it's Kyrie and some things that he's done and said in the past,
Yeah.
and the fact that
It's
he
a
plays
easy-
in New York, he's an easy target.
He's an easy
And to me,
target.
that's not
and
fair.
he's a superstar. So
Exactly.
Not
So
only is he an easy target, and he's gonna make us watch and listen because he's Kyrie. Like if it was
exactly.
a bench player, like,
People
everybody
wouldn't care.
was like-
They probably would have just cut him. You want to get vaccine? Okay,
Yeah,
bye.
yeah,
But it's Kyrie.
And he
so-
technically brought that team together. Because
Exactly.
KD would not be
Yeah,
there if it
yeah,
wasn't for
that's his homie,
Kyrie.
that's his homie.
So
Exactly.
he technically brought that team together.
So right. So what do you think about the Heat, Vlad? You can kind of quickly say your story. I think I told my little story. I didn't get y'all a chance to tell how y'all became a fan. of the Heat, like if you have something to share, and also where you think that he's gonna go with the playoff, and when we get to the Wolves, we already know your story, but so basically, how you became a Heat fan, is it just like okay, it's default, or was there something that happened?
Yeah, just basically default. I mean, I was born in '97, so just growing up, my mom is a huge
Always
Heat
watching
fan,
Heat.
always watching the Heat, and
My
then
parents
just
too. Shout out to my parents.
and
bro.
just watching that first championship in '06, and just seeing how happy
That was
everybody
magic.
was that parade, like bro, that experience was so dope, man. And just me being so young, I was just like, yeah, I'm sticking with this franchise. Like you, it's local.
Mhm.
I'm not trying to go like outside of the state. No offense though, no offense. I ain't trying to go outside the state and root for somebody else. But for sure, I think I see it as you though, because one thing I will say that I was wrong about, I didn't like the Kyle Lowry pickup, but he gelled perfectly when he came. I don't know
He
what.
fits with the culture. He
I
fits
don't know.
with the culture.
There you go. I don't know what
He's a
it
dog,
is.
bro.
Not even that. Like he is a dog, but I don't know what it is, bro. Like there's something in that Heat organization. Like when you come there, you just
You need to be a
fit.
certain way.
Exactly. You just feel
Or
like you
gonna
belong
look
here.
Like a sore thumb. Like
You
either
just-
you line like fall in line.
There you go.
If you, like with him, he's a leader. Obviously, he's not like you a guy. We're just gonna
No. That's a leader.
They respect them. I think what he said in some interviews is like it's like a respect thing. I respect the organization. They respect me.
Exactly.
Like who I am. Like I'm not just a regular guy. You're not gonna try me.
Mhm.
They respect him and he respect them back. And he's like, all right, bet. What's the plan? Like what y'all want me to do?
Right.
Because obviously he's not young anymore.
No,
He
no.
can't do all
What
that
he
running
used to
around,
do.
but-
Exactly.
Bro, I was watching. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you
I'll
go,
let
you go, go
I
ahead.
was watching the preseason, and all I kept seeing was those long passes. Like he just catch the rebound or whatever and just chug it up. I'm thinking, oh, it's just preseason, whatever. Y'all just practice.
Nah, he does it in the
Nah,
regular
regular
season.
And then he
season too.
started doing it in the regular season. I'm like,
And you would
Nah,
think that
some
he's
few games.
you would think that he's been here for years, and this is just his
right. And now that's
first
the
year.
thing, like you run, like
Exactly.
Bam, Jimmy, run. Like
It's just like you said, like
he's gonna throw the
they
pass.
they click.
Yeah,
they
they
just
do.
click, man. And I just like I said, bro, I love being a Heat fan because they don't disappoint me.
They
you know.
they rarely do. And when it happens, it's like there's a reason. You like it was a tough year. Like there was nothing we could have done.
No,
really.
yeah.
Right.
So really, it's like injuries or like when we had Dion Waiters being like a main player for us, like that year was rough to be a
Yeah,
fan.
that was a rough year.
But it
to
was
be a
no
Heat fan.
players, bro. It's
That was a rough
like
year to be a Heat fan when
you
we had
couldn't
Deion
blame
Waiters.
Spoelstra. Like you doing the best.
You're doing the best you
bro.
can. Yeah, it's for like Spo is really doing the best that he can. And
But one
He
thing
needs
I
to
will
win
say about Eric
Coach
Spoelstra,
of the year,
he gets the best. He could honestly win Coach of the Year every year, but he gets the best out of his players
there you go.
every single season. Like he's a player's coach.
Yes.
We play hard. One thing about Miami, hustle, play defense.
Exactly.
The points gonna come,
Defense is first.
but hustle and play defense first, and then everything else will fall into place. That's why I feel like Jimmy Butler was the perfect fit for us because he's that type of dog.
That's who Jimmy
I'm gonna
is.
come here. I'm gonna work my ass off. We're gonna play ball.
Yeah.
Bam is the same way.
Mhm.
Even Tyler Hero. I feel like the
That's
reason
the
why
end of the
they
year.
learned.
I feel
That's
like the
what-
reason why Tyler Hero struggled a little bit last year is because he was struggling to accept the six man
defensive
role.
role.
But he
Yeah.
came into the season saying, "I want to be 6 man of the year."
That's
Yeah.
his,
And that's
he
hard
got- he
when you
got
know
that. He
when you
got
know
that.
you could be a starter and you can start for other teams, but you say, you know what, I'm gonna accept my role with this team and we out to win the championship.
Exactly.
Same thing with Kyle Lowry. He's sometimey when it comes to the scoring, but one thing you know he's gonna always give you is defense and hustle.
Big fact.
Like every single
He's
year
leading charge.
he leads the league in charges. You know
He's
what I'm saying?
leading it right now.
That for somebody to come and say, I'm finna stand in front of a 250-pound center
And take that
and let
charge.
him run into me,
Try to
like
get
that's
this
that's
foul.
hustle, that's dedication.
Yeah.
Especially at 35.
Exactly.
I don't want no parts
Exactly.
of that.
And
I
every
don't want
single
no-
year, Eric. But that's always been Heat culture.
Yeah.
Like that's why I became a fan. Going all the way back to Tim Hardaway, Dan Marley, PJ Brown, Alonzo Mourning, like
Yup.
Jamal Mashburn. Like I grew up in that era of the Miami Heat, and they always been hard down, gritty, tough basketball. You know what I'm saying? Going back to those battles with the New York Knicks and the Indiana Pacers,
Actual
and
battles.
even the
Those
Chicago
overhands.
Bulls.
There you
Like
go.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
tough
real
battles.
tough battles. Like that's when I became a real Heat fan.
Gotcha.
That's-
So where do you think we're gonna go as far as the playoffs?
Honestly speaking, we go as far as Jimmy takes us. Because like I said, I know we have injuries and, COVID is still around and whatnot, but we go as far as Jimmy takes us. Because Jimmy is our leader. We go
Right.
with,
He
we
is.
go
Your
as
first
far
round
as
exit or-
No, not first round.
Second?
I'll say probably second, maybe third round.
Conference
Maybe conference finals. We definitely passed the first round for sure. We're second
yeah,
place.
we're not getting-
We're
We can
second
make it-
place in
we
the
can
East
make
right
it to,
now.
We can make it to the second round.
Yeah, we
of
can make it to the
conference
second round of the
finals
conference
easily.
final. We could definitely do that for
All
sure.
right. Well, Tim.
Yeah, they ain't even in the playoffs right now. You might as well just count. They just playing just to get the check. They just playing just to get the check.
Y'all probably might get in the play-in
Do
tournament.
y'all even have 20 wins right now?
I don't even know,
I
bro.
don't even think y'all have 20 wins right now.
Nah, they don't. There's no way because a team with 20 wins is actually probably decent. Because we got like 27 wins. I think.
Well,
Yeah, we got 27 and 14.
So I don't think they got 20.
we're number 3 in the East. Y'all think like 11,
We were this
12,
close to
maybe
being
13?
number one, just a couple games away. Because we lost the game last time.
I think we're 2 now. I think Brooklyn is 3.
Yeah, I think we might be 2.
No, I think it's Chicago, Brooklyn, us, and then it's Milwaukee. That's the top 4 in the
Bucks?
East. The Bucks are number 4, I believe.
I
It's
think
been
so.
like that.
Yeah,
It's been flip flopping.
yeah,
It's been flip flopping
yeah.
between us
We were
between 3
literally
and 4.
almost number one.
But the
if
last
we
time
had
I
won
looked,
the
we were
last
number
one.
3.
Okay. All right, bet.
I mean, y'all said it.
No,
Okay, wait.
Okay.
He throwing in the towel. He's throwing in the towel on this
Let's get
subject.
off our team, right? Let's get off our team and talk about some teams that we already know that always get talked about, right? The Lakers being target number 1 because you got LeBron James, and that team over there, they
Big
brought back
disappointment.
Dwight Howard. They got a lot of older
Disappointment,
players.
not even a word.
Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony.
Big disappointment. That whole
Big
team.
disappointment. Go ahead.
I don't
anybody
think there would have been a disappointment because of their being older. I actually thought they would have been doing
It'd be better for
really
them.
well this year because you have the seasoned vets who would have been calmer under situations. They probably wouldn't have been able to play the fastball, but if they controlled the pace of the game, it would have been a lot and more in their favor. You're talking about Melo, who was surprising us from the 3-point game. Like there was a moment I'm like, I'm watching the old Melo. You know what I'm saying? LeBron, like his injuries that came out of nowhere, I wouldn't even think this would be starting to happen, but he's coming back. Man, averaging for the past 10 games, 30 points a game right now. Like
That's
this is
ridiculous.
beasting.
37.
Then you
I'm gonna get to that.
It's to me it's one of those literally the most cliche saying you're as strong as your weakest link, and because the weakest link is Russell at this moment, that's what damaged the whole to me the whole opportunity because he's not gonna change. He's one of the worst old dog to have as your
Stuck
team.
in his ways.
Yeah, because they always say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, and he's literally the epitome of that saying. And he's not changing. Like he can see there's something wrong, and he's like, "Well, we'll try again next game." You know what I mean? And I'm like, I've never. And Shannon Sharp said this, like you never notice how bad he was until he's on the spotlight. I never knew his handle was just horrible.
It's always been horrible.
I never knew, like this man, like, and then he does this point. This gets me all the time. The ball, he like, like, bro, ain't nobody around you. Ain't nobody around you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Westbrook has amnesia.
Yeah.
Westbrook will shoot an air ball, come to the other side, and come back and shoot another 3. And I'm like, fam, you just airballed.
And one thing I notice about him, when the game is on the line, bro, and it's always that last few seconds, he
That's when he
must
makes
be
the
the
worst
hero.
mistakes.
And it's
he
like,
he wants the ball, but it can't be.
LeBron's
I love
There's
Westbrook.
too many other people's actual positions to take that shot before Westbrook.
It's like you said, with the seasoned vets, you have dudes who were that guy at a point in time. And I honestly thought, like you said, I thought that they would be, not in this position. I thought they would be good. But one of my biggest problems is Anthony Davis. Because you being 27, 28, you letting LeBron in year 19 still carrying all this load.
Yes.
That's an issue.
Yeah.
LeBron not supposed to be averaging 30 points a game.
I won't
He's
lie.
great, but he's not supposed to be averaging this much points a game.
Not as a player, but just that the reason why Jimmy had an issue with Cat, he gives me that vibe.
Exactly.
He gives me that, like,
Yes.
Prototype.
you know what I mean? Like,
Because he's always hurt.
Yeah.
At some point in the season, he always gets hurt.
Yeah.
He's a big man, but he doesn't want to play like a big man. He wants to shoot threes and do all this fancy football.
Yeah.
Bro, you get your big ass in the paint. back this man down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And get these
At
buckets.
least do it
You know what I'm saying?
Something,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Do your
Come
job.
on.
And the thing with Russell Westbrook, and even with the whole team, you got 8 players that's over 33 years old. They got rid of Rondo.
They
Yeah,
got
You got
Rondo
8
the
players that's over 33 years old. How
Yeah.
can you expect? Yeah, he went to the Cavaliers. How can you expect to run with the Golden State Warriors or the
You're not
Phoenix
running
Suns
anywhere, bro.
or even right now the Memphis Grizzlies who are coming on strong?
Yeah.
Them
like,
young
bro,
boys they're hungry.
I understand LeBron is gonna be LeBron, but LeBron can't do what LeBron used to do, and LeBron cannot
shouldn't
carry
be
that
doing
team
that.
the same
He
way
shouldn't be doing that. That's the thing
he
right there.
carried in Miami in those championship runs, or the same way he carried Cleveland. He can't do that.
Yeah.
And with Russell Wilson, Listen,
Westbrook,
he can be a triple-double machine, but that's not what they need.
Nah.
They need a real floor general, somebody that can
They
distribute
need
and
Kyle
put everybody
Lowry,
in the
that's
right
what they
position.
need.
A Kyle Lowry would have been perfect for them.
I'm glad we
Put
got
everybody
it.
in the right position to be successful, to maximize the
That's
potential
it.
of
Or
the
even
team.
Chris Paul. Chris Paul would have been a great
Chris
fit
Paul
for
would have
the
been
team.
perfect.
But you know,
Chris Paul would have been
was
perfect,
not
but
leaving. Oh, the time they had the chance
Yeah.
to get
they
him.
had
Okay,
the time they had a chance to get him.
okay.
They didn't get him. So
Yeah.
now
They
you
did.
stuck with what you got.
Yeah.
You got a turnover. You got a guy who's going to get his stats, but he's also going to turn the ball over,
He's not a point guard.
and he's not gonna hit perimeter shots.
No.
And it's
That's
not-
what Westbrook
And
is.
it's not even that. It's that nobody not gonna pick up that contract.
You know what type of
Yep.
player he needs to be? And I'm trying to think of almost like Chris Paul, but someone who literally they're okay averaging almost 0 points as long as they're passing the ball.
Right.
So that's where he needs to be. And you're right, Kyle Lowry. That's what I'm thinking.
That boy
But I'm also
stat be
seeing,
looking like 5 points, 10 assists. Like,
yeah,
he
bro,
don't
like
care. He
that's
happy as
that's
Exactly.
where he needs
You
to
gotta
be
win.
because
Do what's best for the
but
team,
also,
not
I
your
need
own
to think
personal
about
stat.
his
Exactly.
his thought process because he's on full goal, but there's no plan B, plan C, plan D. It's
It's
literally
just all go.
He's like he's
It's just
playing
all
one-on-one
go.
ball.
But that's who he's not
Yes,
gonna
that-
change. That's who
That's why I just
he
started
is.
saying that's the issue.
There's no
because
change in that.
LeBron doesn't play fast paced. LeBron likes to slow it down and pick you
Yes.
apart. Westbrook wants to attack.
Run.
You can't
Exactly.
play it. You can't. Those are two different play styles.
it would have been perfect if it was like rebound, fast break. Then there you go.
Yeah, you can
That-
do it
that's your
then,
time
yeah.
right there. But
when
he
we set
doesn't.
the offense.
Yeah.
Ain't no setting the offense.
So and then he's burning out his own team. That's the other thing.
Where's our- yeah.
Bro, you burning them out physically and spiritually and mentally because it's like we just got the ball and then boom, turned over.
Turnover, air ball.
Bro, that's crushing. Bro, and then the amount of time I don't think I've never seen a team, a franchise lose so much double-digit leads like this.
Yeah.
Like, they sneeze it away. Like,
Yeah.
You lose double-digit leads and you lose by double digits.
Exactly.
I don't know how that.
Exactly.
I honestly don't know. Like God rest his
It's
soul.
frustrating
If
right
Kobe
now.
was
Yeah,
here,
like
Kobe
you
would
said.
not
Oh, man,
be happy
Kobe-
right
Kobe-
now, bro.
That's the part
Listen.
that sets him apart.
Honestly, if
From
Kobe was
LeBron.
alive, I don't think Westbrook probably would even came to the league. Kobe
No,
would have been like,
Kobe
no.
like, we don't want him.
oh, he would have been talking.
Kobe would have been like, no. He's a great player, but no, he doesn't fit.
Oh, he would've
here.
had an influence
He doesn't
on
fit
here.
here, right?
Now, you gonna listen to Kobe. You
Kobe
gonna
was a
listen to
GM.
Oh, so he would have been calling G Mine like, yo,
Nah.
ah.
Tell Westbrook, no. Like, get somebody else.
I love him and all, but no, we need
Yeah.
somebody else.
Yeah.
Kobe was a GM, bro. So many times we'll be like, trade me or give me what I want to trade me.
I don't know if it's true, but I heard the rumor that is going around. Joel Embiid coming here. Not Joel Embiid. That's Joel Embiid. His partner. Like
Ben?
Ben Simmons?
That's
I don't want
even
to
worse.
go.
Coming where?
to the Lakers.
That's even
they want
worse.
to do a trade off.
That's even
That's a
worse.
rumor. It's not true. I'm just saying. It's
Oh,
a
okay.
rumor.
That's
where
not
I
good
left
because
off on that.
that's not a
don't
good
even know
pickup
where
for
he's
the
You don't
Lakers.
think so?
No, that's
He's
not.
Bro,
Westbrook.
that's how much I
You
think-
go from Philly. Everybody knows how unruly Philly fans can be. Like, if you're not performing, they gonna let you know.
And now you want to
Now
come
you
to the
now you
Lakers?
coming to
Result.
Showtime. You coming to the Lakers, Tinseltown.
They want that result.
You already got a similar player in LeBron who's a facilitator. LeBron can hit perimeter shot. He's grown into a perimeter shooter.
Big
Yeah.
facts.
Dude, you can't make free throws.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Once you hear a buzz in your ear, you fold, you break.
Mm.
As far as Ben Simmons goes, dude, you had 5 points. You had 5 points.
And you passed up a wide open.
And you
dunk.
passed up a wide
for
open
a
dunk
layup.
because you were scared to shoot in a game, in a
Fucking foul.
playoff game.
That's his.
You were
only
scared to
downfall.
shoot.
That's his only.
Like,
that's his only
you
downfall is he
can't
shoot.
be that mentally unstable to the point where you let what the fans say affect your play.
Mm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be that. I'm gonna say it again. You can't be that soft.
Yeah.
I don't like calling other man soft.
Yeah,
I don't want a man calling me soft.
yeah.
But you cannot be that
yeah,
soft
yeah.
to let that
Yeah.
affect you to the point where you quit on the 76ers.
I still would take
He
him
quit
over.
on them.
He
Over
did,
Westbrook?
but I still, bro. That's how bad to
I'm not
me,
taking Westbrook from you.
bro.
for
But you
Ben
can
Simmons.
teach
That's a
Ben.
bad
I
trade.
feel like you could teach him. There's still a chance.
There's still
teach
time
him.
for him to be taught.
Yes. So because there's still time
That's
and there's
exactly
still
what I'm
hope,
not- I mean-
even though Lakers don't have time, no
They
offense
really
to their
don't.
age, but still, that's
your
I'd rather
point,
take that chance.
He
bro.
needs Ben Simmons needs to be on the team
because Ben could
where
take
he
over Anthony.
doesn't need to be a scorer because he's not a scorer.
Exactly.
He's never going to be a
If you
scorer.
pull, okay, let's think about this. You take
No,
take
I wouldn't.
Anthony
Hell
out.
no.
you
Man,
put
Jimmy
Ben-
Butler, eat him alive.
Oh,
Jimmy would
Jimmy
not
Butler,
accept
eat
that.
him alive,
Get him
bro.
right. Get him
No,
right.
you can't. I
Jimmy
don't want
Butler,
to waste
eat
that
him
time. I
alive,
don't want to
bro.
waste
Don't
that
even waste the
time,
time.
man.
He don't need to score.
I don't want to waste
That's
that
what I'm
time.
No,
saying.
no,
No.
his personality, his mentality. You're not finna come here and feel entitled.
No, we ain't taking none of that.
Ben Simmons,
From top to
bro,
bottom.
people close to him
Ben,
said
come to
he doesn't work all this. He doesn't work in the off season. He never put in the work to get a good shot or become a good free throw shooter. You're not finna come to Miami and not put the work in and feel entitled. No, bro. It's not him and Jimmy Butler would not work.
That's why I said the only downfall that he has, the only downfall that Ben Simmons has is he just can't shoot. He can defend, he can pass, he can rebound.
We don't need him to score, assist, and defense. Like that type of play.
That's what I was saying.
Not the mindset, but that type of play, we could use it.
But your mentality has to fit with the Heat.
Right,
you have to have that dog mentality.
So what about this? You take Ben, you pull Anthony off the 5, you put Ben at the 5.
LeBron.
No,
Oh, you talking about Anthony?
now you can take him off the 5. LeBron go to the 1, and now you keep Anthony at the 4.
I don't think Ben Simmons is tough enough to play the 5.
Really?
No,
bro, I do.
I don't think so.
I really do.
Nah, he's not that.
I think he can get rebounds. I think he can do.
He can do everything besides shooting the ball.
Exactly, and you don't need him to shoot. Get the
would
ball
give him that.
and keep him out of the paint.
But even though you say he doesn't need to shoot, you play basketball. That's your job. Like
Eventually
first of all,
you have
like
to
is
shoot.
that like not even?
I mean,
you're 6'9", you're 6'10".
I'm not gonna pay you over $100 million just to come here.
And not even that.
Just to
Like,
come
bro,
here.
you're 6'9", you're 6'10".
LeBron can rebound and assist. We don't need you to do that. We need somebody that can score.
Why
But
are
that's
you
to
afraid
alleviate
to
the
shoot?
pressure off the man.
Nah, man.
If anything, if they were to bring Ben Simmons to the Lakers, he would be the point guard.
Yeah.
LeBron would play his true position, which is small forward, power forward. Anthony Davis gonna get his big ass up under that rim
in the middle.
and play ball.
But it look like it ain't fitting for like if he don't want to, he's not going to. So let's fit him. Let's accommodate this man because right now you wasting my space in this 5, bro. The expectation I'm having for you at the 5, you're
Why
not.
do you think
meeting.
they keep getting like Dwight Howard, all these other guys, as big men?
DeAndre Jordan.
He doesn't want to play 5, bro. Like
That's what I'm saying.
But see,
he don't.
So if you take him off the 5, put Ben at the 5. Ben don't want to shoot. The closest he barely want to do layups, so let's keep him right there. Catch the rebound, pass it back to LeBron, and let him run the team right there.
I can't have a big man that's scared to bang and get buckets. I can't. I cannot have a big man that's afraid to bang and
you
get buckets.
25, man. You're not no 35, 30. You 25 years old. You got it.
Maybe being under LeBron wings will help him grow.
I don't think so.
LeBron was the one that took him under his wing when he got in the league. That's why he can't shoot.
I ain't gonna blame that on Bron.
That's why he can't shoot, bro.
That's a Ben Simmons thing.
But think about it, bro. Even
LeBron
right now is like a 75, 76% free throw
But
shooter.
that's his
He's
highest,
not a great
though.
3-point shooter.
He's
He
not, but that's his highest,
just became a good
But he
3-point
worked- he
shooter
worked
in
on
the
it.
last 3-4 years.
But at least
So-
you can say LeBron works
No, I
on
thought
it.
it was
Ben doesn't want to
earlier.
work on it at all.
I thought he started working it because of Ray Allen.
He wasn't
No.
shooting that many.
He wasn't shooting like that with the Heat. He wasn't
He
even
would
shooting
take
like that
some,
with the
but
Cavaliers. He wasn't
he
shooting
would
like that
take
with the
some,
Cavaliers.
but
He just became a good 3-point shooter when he got with the Lakers.
Yeah, Bron was always in the paint. Always that mid range.
Exactly.
That's what
Mid-range
LeBron is.
and dunk. Mid-range and
I
dunking.
remember LeBron had no 3-pointer in him. Like I don't.
He's actually become a solid 3-point shooter in these last 3-4 years.
Yeah.
Now you don't want to leave him open.
I remember.
Yeah, like
there
now
was-
before you can leave LeBron open, he ain't gonna
They
make
used
that.
to always
But now, like,
back
hold on
off
now.
of him. They used to
Yeah,
always back
exactly.
off
But now,
of
hold
him.
on, you gotta watch this dude.
No, I remember because they said it was like LeBron said I went to Ray Allen and asked to help on my 3-point shooting.
He probably
And they
did it.
did
Yeah,
that.
I could see him
Yeah.
doing that.
I remember that time.
As a matter of fact, Ray Allen was the one that saved him when he missed that 3 against
Yeah,
San
yeah,
Antonio.
yeah.
Saved
Yeah.
us.
Was the one that saved
Was
us
that-
when he
That was
missed the 3.
Sensei.
Let's give
Exactly.
Bosh some credit, man. If Boston get
If
that
Boston
rebound,
get that rebound,
Yeah.
Bosh had a choice because
Okay.
after he missed that shot, LeBron was at the top of the key like,
could've
hey,
put it to LeBron.
Bosh, look. Hell no. Gave that bit to Ray Allen, and Ray Allen hit the shot.
I think Ray said, "Give me the effing ball." Like,
Exactly.
like Ray
Either-
called it. Like,
either or. It's
like,
it's
give me the
A.
effing ball. Like,
It's
that.
A or
Exactly.
it's A or B. Oh no, I'm gonna go with B. All right, then.
Exactly.
He been doing this for a long
This is
time.
his career.
This
This
is
is
what
his
he been
career.
doing.
Yeah.
And
All
to
right.
me, I think what was spot on about that shot, bro, is just
was
Ray
a
Allen
beautiful moment.
knowing
Where the
his
3-point line was.
Bro.
Exactly.
Down.
when
That
you
experience.
watch the play, bro,
He does
and
it
it's
over
like,
and
bro,
over.
He was already backing up when Bosh was
Yeah.
passing the ball. He was
Like,
ready.
Stop
He said,
on
"Give me
the
the ball."
dime, bro. Like
Mhm.
like
As
he
soon as
didn't
the
hit.
ball touched his head, he was up in the air.
And also shout out to Popovich because you took Tim Duncan out. I ain't forget that either. Shout out to you as well too.
Yeah.
Bob.
Oh, so you think it would have been a different outcome?
Man, if Tim Duncan was in there, he
You
would have got
gotta
that
get that
rebound.
boy.
Yeah, Tim Duncan would have got that rebound.
He got
Tim
that
Duncan
Duncan
not
got
being
that
in
rebound.
there at
He's
that
getting that
moment,
board.
Bosh definitely. Yo,
He's
I'm
getting that rebound.
Tim Duncan would have got that rebound. That would have been
It's
it.
not a question.
That would have been it.
And that's
Off
a
rip.
foul.
Exactly.
That's
There you
a
go.
foul.
Hey,
So,
bro.
he won.
That's it.
Game over. There wasn't no question, bro. Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, he took him out.
Yeah.
I was happy.
I was happy too. I'm like, yes. I said, Tim not there. Yes, Bosh. It's you.
All right, so let's talk about obviously the Lakers. You gotta talk about the boys. Let's talk about now who we think is going all the way,
Going all the way.
all the way to the finals.
Are we choosing like from each conference or would you choosing one winner?
Each conference. Oh, let's pick the conference finals. and
Conference
pick the champs.
finals.
Okay.
Conference finals, I got, as far as the West goes, I'm going to have to say,
Come on.
I got 3 teams that can possibly end up in the,
I
in the
know one
conference
of
finals
ours
of the
in
West.
there.
I know 2 of them.
Golden State,
Let's
Phoenix,
go.
and Memphis.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Golden
Golden
State,
State.
Phoenix, and Memphis.
I'm with
Yeah.
that.
And on the East,
You ain't lying.
it's either going to be Brooklyn and Milwaukee again, or I'm going to say Brooklyn and Miami
Okay.
in the conference finals.
I wouldn't sleep
on
on Chicago.
Chicago, I don't think
I'm
Chicago's
not saying
ready
they're
yet.
gonna make it,
They're
but
I don't
not.
think they're ready yet.
It's
I
that
would-
first
but I
year
wouldn't
playoff.
sleep on. I
It's
understand
first
that.
year
Yeah.
thing.
I understand
Once they
that,
get to
but
the playoffs, you will find
but
out.
Yeah.
DeMar, Lonzo, Caruso,
Can
who's
we
the
talk about that real quick?
That's the next
Why
one.
DeMar showing up now?
DeMar always been that dude though.
No,
He's always been
He's
Yeah.
always been that in
Now
Toronto.
when he was,
in
of
Toronto?
course.
He's,
Yeah.
he's
for sure.
more of. I think he's like he knows who he is. He really knows who he is.
Right.
Mhm.
Like I think Toronto was like him and Lowry homies. Like
Yeah.
this is our team. Like it wasn't really all DeMar because Lowry was there, whatever. But then when he went to the Spurs, we
That was-
pop.
that was
it's
it.
like
Yeah.
it's like a pop thing. This is my system, and he was in it.
Exactly.
Mhm.
But now it's almost like I feel like the Bulls is like, bro, do you? You're the team.
Literally.
You're
Exactly,
the guy, bro.
exactly.
Like,
Take
it's
it.
you.
You're the vet. You're the guy.
Him and Zach.
You got Zach LaVine. You got
Yep.
Lonzo Ball. A legit point guard. You got Zach LaVine, a legit
Yes,
scorer.
yes, yes.
And you got DeMar DeRozan, who's the mid-range king,
And
in my
he's a
opinion.
leader.
He's a mid-range
And
king.
which is
He
just
could take
great
a
big
3
for
every
them.
now and then, but you know when it comes to the mid-range game, ain't nobody
getting-
gonna stop
you
DeMar
getting
DeRozan.
buckets, bro.
You got a legit center in Vucevic.
I hate
Yup.
that dude,
Alex
bro.
He's
Caruso
great.
coming off the
I
bench.
hate
My
him.
only thing is,
Bro.
I don't think their bench is deep enough.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I don't think that's why I say they don't make the conference final.
No,
they
I
gonna
wouldn't
make
say
playoffs.
conference, but I wouldn't
Their
sleep on
bench
them,
is
though.
not
I
their
wouldn't
bench is
sleep-
not deep enough.
I wouldn't sleep on
To
them.
make
They would
it
have- they would
to
have
that conference
click-
finals
they
or
would have
the-
to click perfect at the right
Right.
time. But I don't.
I just
we'll
wouldn't
have to
sleep on
see.
them. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
So you hold on, Golden
So,
State.
Golden
I said
State
it's out of 3
Suns,
teams:
Memphis.
Memphis, Golden State, and
Phoenix Suns.
Phoenix Suns.
Okay. And then you got on the East.
And on the East, I got Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
I got Milwaukee
Nets.
and Brooklyn, or Brooklyn and Miami.
Okay. So it's Brooklyn at the Milwaukee or Miami.
Right.
All right, bet.
So for me, final 2, Golden State on the West, Milwaukee on the East.
Oh, you going all the way? You just
All
like,
the
okay,
way.
bet.
All
All right.
Okay. I agree with Jay. I'm just keep
Okay.
it plain and simple. I agree.
I
I
agree.
like his picks.
I agree with you, man.
Nah, I need-
Oh wait. I'll change one thing. I'll take out Memphis on the West, and I'll put Utah.
I knew you was gonna do that. Don't even do that.
Spider.
Take that back.
No,
Take
That's
that
not
back.
a bad
Take
pick.
that
That's
back.
not a bad
Spider,
pick.
come
Nah,
on,
bro.
The only reason
I-
why I left them out is because
I don't trust Gobert. I'm sorry.
exactly.
I'm
That's
sure I said-
exactly
I'm
where I
talking
was
about
going.
Spider.
You
Rudy
get
Gobert
Rudy still
against-
on that team though.
Against
No,
inferior
bro.
competition, Rudy Gobert shine. But when he goes up against the DeAndre Aidens or the Draymond,
Yeah,
he
no.
shrinks.
He shrinks.
he
No,
shrinks.
I don't
That's
trust
why I
that.
left
You
them
know
out.
who is
I-
shrinking? Spider.
I don't- Spider can't do it by himself.
Can't do it
though.
by himself,
Silver
though.
can't do it by
Wait,
himself.
your final is who?
Oh, my final.
Conference finals.
Oh wait,
That's-
hold on. We was conference finals.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
could have went all the way or do that.
You do that,
Oh,
yeah,
wait,
so
you
either
know,
or.
we went all the way,
Okay,
so
okay,
yeah, this way.
Yeah, then that's me.
Okay.
Milwaukee. Yeah.
Milwaukee
And Warriors.
Warriors.
Yeah.
All right, so for me, I'll take that out the West. That's the only change I'll make. And then for the East, obviously, I want the Heat. The Heat's in there.
Conference final, I do
Milwaukee,
see
bro.
Heat in Milwaukee, but I do see Milwaukee
the
beating.
Nets.
But you can't
The
overlook
Nets.
Brooklyn
Reason
though.
beating, I see Nets losing because the whole 3 factor is still not all the way together.
Man, once
And I
KD's
think
healthy,
Kevin
bro.
Durant is gonna burn out towards
That's just the thing,
latter
though. Health
part
is a
of
big
the
thing.
season.
It's a
Because I think all of this is gonna catch up to him. Even though they're trying to give him more rest now, I still feel like it's gonna catch up.
Well, he's
to him.
hurt right now, so
choice.
he got 4 to 6 weeks to chill right now.
Yeah,
chill.
so
He got 4 to 6 weeks to chill
Yeah,
right
so-
now. So
so
It's probably gonna be 6, closer to 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you want to
you
rush
got the
that.
All-Star break coming, so he probably won't come back until after the All-Star
All-Star
break.
break,
Yeah,
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 definitely.
after.
Definitely.
So that's why I just feel like all that's just gonna catch up, and then boom, whatever the case is. But overall, Milwaukee.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go Nets. I hate Milwaukee, but Milwaukee.
And I see
Yeah, me too.
final state Warriors, bro.
In the finals,
Like no, like
Well,
complete
Vlad,
win.
For what-
done.
what would-
Conferences.
Oh, the conferences? No, I said what Jay had
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
So like either
So both
Milwaukee.
East and West, you agree with?
Yeah, what he said, I agree with. I agree with that wholeheartedly. I
So,
agree
okay,
with
let's
that.
go all the way. Who's the two
Finals?
team all the way, and who's winning?
Okay.
and I'm just going basically based off of team camaraderie and the way they play. The finals, if they're all healthy in there, I gotta go with Brooklyn in the East, and I gotta go with Phoenix in the West.
That's a good matchup, though.
What it should have been last year, in my opinion. If Kyrie never got hurt and
Yeah,
James Harden was a
yeah.
little bit more healthy,
Yeah.
I really feel like Brooklyn would have beat Milwaukee
I think
and went to
Durant
the
had a smaller shoe size.
Yeah,
exactly.
that's what
Durant
I'm
had a
saying.
smaller shoe
I was
size.
gonna
Right.
say,
I really feel like that would have been the finals last year.
I thought it was.
I think we get that this
Until
year.
I seen, I like, oh yeah, your foot. I was happy though. Like, yeah, your foot on the line.
But yeah, I think we get that this year.
Okay.
We get
Brooklyn and Phoenix.
That's a good
Brooklyn and
matchup.
Phoenix.
All right, bet. Oh, you already gave
You
yours.
already
And
know
you said
me.
the Warriors,
Warriors, Milwaukee,
and Warriors are taking it.
and Warriors taking it.
Okay. Do you say who's taking it? Oh, no, not yet.
If Brooklyn makes it, they winning.
Oh,
If Brooklyn goes
If
to the
Bru-
finals,
they're winning.
all
They're
in.
winning, yeah.
Okay.
okay.
You want to go?
I like that Brooklyn pick, like you said, but health is a big thing though. So
Right.
if they're not healthy, I'll side with Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, right?
But for the East though, I'm not gonna lie. Even though, like to me, I know
You mean the
y'all.
West?
I know, huh?
You mean the West?
No, the East or the West. The West, my bad, my bad. But even though, like to me, I know y'all see it too. Like Steph's play diminished a lot after he hit that record. In my eyes, that was my MVP. But now he's starting to like slow down from that. But I'm not gonna count them out. So I'm gonna have them coming out the West, and with Clay coming back, it's gonna take time for him to get back into things.
Okay.
Wiseman is not even back yet. So Jordan Poole, the dude who's coming off the bench, like I feel like the Warriors this year, wholeheartedly speaking, I think that they can take it. I think, but if like Jay said, if the Nets are healthy, if they're healthy, everybody's healthy, then I ain't gonna lie, like Brooklyn got that.
All
Brooklyn
right.
got that.
I guess I'll be the wild card. The West, oh my gosh, the Warriors are looking very tempting right now. I'm not gonna cap. I'll go. Dang, it's tough. I'll go Suns. Hopefully Chris Paul, man, don't disappoint me. No, please.
I'll be
go
happy
Suns.
for him just for being there twice.
Yeah, because last year I was rooting for him hard.
Yeah, I really
Oh, no,
was.
I
I
was
was rooting for
I
them
was
people.
just for
For
him.
that reason,
Just
I
for
really,
him.
really
They just couldn't
for Chris
stop
Paul.
Giannis.
that would have been a beautiful
He
period.
didn't have
to
no
his
answer for
season.
y'all.
No answer. for
Giannis
last
did
year.
anything he wanted to do
I
last
hope they
year.
have a plan now. I'll call sports or something. I know they swept us last year, but we know how to handle him. We just wasn't ready for him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the East. So we're talking about Brooklyn. I like Brooklyn, and I wanted them to win last year. But for this year, if I think the East is healthy this year, bro. After what happened to us last year, if we face the Bucks
You got a shot,
at
yeah.
any point in time, I don't care what round, first, second, whatever round,
Yeah.
we'll give them boys that.
Miami always got a shot.
And if we beat the boys, I'm going all the way to beat. Like I think we taking Brooklyn, all that, because Brooklyn, I feel like when that hard playoff adversity comes, like I don't see them really like, yo, this is what we're gonna go to. Like I feel like the Heat get missing Bam most of the year, right? And we still where we are. Jimmy most of the year, and we still where we are.
Big
That's our
facts.
two big guys, right? Once they come back and we gel together and get our 3-point shots on point, when we hit threes, I don't see nobody stopping us.
I agree with that. I definitely don't disagree. I don't disagree with that. The only thing is, you got Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving.
I
Like
don't
Kevin
know if we'll get
Durant,
'em.
Kevin Durant, in my opinion, is one of, if not the greatest scorer
Pure shooters.
the
Facts.
game has ever
Shooters.
seen. I'm talking about
Facts.
a dude that's 6'11", 6'11",
That
that
man
can
is-
pull up from
I thought
30
they
and 40.
agreed that he is.
That man is 7 foot.
7 foot. That's
They
not
lied on
bad.
that.
I mean,
That
then you got
man
and
is
then you got
crazy.
Kyrie, who's just
That boy assassin.
I mean, with the ball in his hand, can do
Cold
anything
stretching.
he wants to do. And James Harden with his step back three. You know
James
what I'm
is
saying?
my only issue because sometimes he likes to shrink in moments, but
Shrinking big moment. But you got
I'm
two
not gonna count
championship
him out.
caliber
There you go.
players,
Exactly.
and Kyrie and Kevin Durant. They're proven. They know what it takes to
Exactly.
win.
What to do.
You know
Big
what I'm saying?
facts. Big facts.
And they don't need James to really figure it out. They know what to do.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
James will be all right. But that's my thing. I don't think they will gel. Like I really don't think when it comes to like adversity, I don't think KD's as a good of a leader as he is a player.
Oh, he's not a leader at all.
I think he is a leader. I can't. I think he is a leader.
Not
He
as
leads
good.
with his play.
Okay.
He leads with his
But
play.
that's not what you need.
Like
I
in
feel
that,
like you need somebody that's gonna
like a
yo,
vocal leader.
Yeah, like
Okay.
vocal, not like Jimmy's good, but I feel like he's not always like just yelling whatever at you.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna, you'll do your dang job, whatever, And it's like a team type thing. He's pushing Bam to be up there with him, right? You got UD on the bench. It's like, yo, come on, y'all boys. Like once he come in, it's like it's over with at this point. Let's get it together. But KD is like, can't nobody talk to KD. I feel like can't nobody really talk to him. Like Kyrie probably can't talk to him. Jimmy,
I don't see KD as that type of person that you can't talk to. I think he.
Oh, no, bro. Who's talking to KD? He's
I
not
think-
slacking or messing up, but let's say
I think like I said again, with as far as his play goes, you already know.
You
Can't
question
nobody stop. I don't have to say nothing to you because I know you're finna go out here and drop 40. I don't have to talk to you for you to go out here and drop 40 and do what you gotta do. Now the other guys maybe. Kyrie gonna do what Kyrie do.
Nobody's talking to him
James,
either.
the one person you may have to. Hey, James Harden, like, hey, what's up with you, bro? Tighten up. You like your head is not in the game. That's the only person. But Kyrie and KD, you don't have to talk to them because they're gonna do what they have to do. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just have this feeling of like it's almost like you ever see like the popular guys or the guys who all that. It's like that. I don't think it's a team, bro. I feel like it's them three guys and everybody else, but not like a team. Like I feel like the Heat, it's like a team.
Got you.
Like even though it's Jimmy, it's Bam, it's whoever, it's
that's
Kyle Lowry, but it's like they support all these guys so much. Like the other guys,
like they're
Tyler
okay with them being the front.
Shine.
Yeah.
And they want them to shine.
Yeah.
Like,
Big
even
facts.
though they're gonna take the big shots, whatever.
Yeah.
It's almost like even Warriors, I don't feel that way. I feel like they're a team.
They're a team, right?
Like,
They're
I
a
don't
team
feel like
oriented.
that with Brooklyn or Milwaukee for that matter. I just feel like
I feel that.
No,
with
they're a
Milwaukee.
team.
Milwaukee definitely.
Nah,
is.
Milwaukee is a team. Like
That's
no,
a
not
team.
like as their play, like how they really are, like how they hang or how they mess around, whatever. I feel like.
well, at the end of the day, I ain't gotta like you to work with you, but when we on this court,
Yeah, for sure.
we finna do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be
So,
another dub.
Now, one team I will bring that up with is the Lakers.
Oh,
They're scared to talk to Westbrook. Hey, you think you not turn the ball over so much? Or even with AD. Hey, AD, you think you might want to play in the paint today? Like, no, like that's a team where you can't talk to nobody. But those other teams, I feel like they have more camaraderie with each other. Especially Golden State.
I don't even think
Especially
they
Golden
just
State
won.
and Phoenix.
Yeah.
I think Milwaukee because it just won. Yeah, I give that to them.
But even like Milwaukee, like Giannis is he's a big guy, but he's not an intimidating figure. You know what I'm saying?
that's
Like
not, I'm saying it's not like they're not. You can't approach them. It's almost like they don't have that like, yo, we hanging or whatever.
Oh.
The boys like it's
they
like
have
we
that
play
camaraderie
ball.
already.
Yeah, it's like we play ball, we good. But aside from that, whatever, bro. Like
But see,
you don't need it. I'm not.
I would say you
need
don't
it.
need to have that in order
It's
to
good
win.
that
You know
you
what I'm
have
saying?
it and you ball.
Because at the end of the day, people to tell you, Jordan was a straight up asshole.
Yeah,
but guess
he
what?
was.
We
It
finna
was
go out here and get these 6 rings.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
We finna go out. I might punch you in the eye in practice, but we still finna go out here on game day and get this W.
I'm still gonna pass you the ball.
I'm still gonna pass you the ball. You still gonna shoot it.
You still
Same
gonna
same
shoot.
thing with Kobe. Even Kobe more so. People will tell you Kobe wasn't the best person to play with
Yeah.
because he demanded what he demanded out of himself.
Yeah.
He demanded out of everybody else. I'm not gonna ask you to do nothing that I wouldn't do.
Yeah.
So if you come here acting like you don't want to work hard, do this and that, hey bro, you can leave, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
We got a goal we trying to accomplish. We ain't got time to be. Hey, bro, you think you can? Nah, bro. Nah, it ain't gonna be none of that. Ain't gonna be none of that.
Yeah, good point,
No.
good point.
Hey, bro.
So, final
Bro,
thoughts.
I ain't gonna lie. If Kobe was here, bro, Westbrook would be benched, bro.
He would have been benched, bro. He would have been
Like I
benched,
said,
bro,
Kobe
for real.
would not be at these Laker games
Bro,
right now.
that's
He would not
crazy.
be.
Nah, he's rolling right now.
That's why the God rest his soul, but
He's not resting
There-
right now.
there-
Yeah, he ain't resting.
this franchise has
Forgive me. Hey, he ain't resting right now. The way Lakers looking,
as historic as this franchise is, man, this is ridiculous.
it's ridiculous.
Man.
It's bad.
Way too historic.
Right. So, we got your final pick.
Yeah, I'm Warriors,
Warriors
at
all
the
the
end.
way.
I'll say Warriors.
You said Warriors
all the
too?
way.
No, I
Brooklyn,
said
Brooklyn if they're
Phoenix
healthy.
and Brooklyn. I said
Brooklyn-
Phoenix and
And
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn all the
Who's
way, right?
winning?
I
Brooklyn-
said
Oh,
Phoenix
no,
and
he
Brooklyn.
said Brooklyn.
Brooklyn's
I said
healthy.
Brooklyn if they're healthy.
But
Yeah,
Brooklyn winning.
With Brooklyn winning. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
If they're
Brooklyn
healthy.
Warriors
if they're healthy.
So,
If they're healthy, Brooklyn. But if not, then I'm picking the Warriors.
to win all the way.
Yeah, to win all the way. Yeah.
and I guess.
But I like the Heat and the Suns that you.
But if
got.
I go Heat Suns, I have to go Heat.
Oh yeah, most
Yeah.
definitely, most definitely. I go Heat.
I mean, I love Chris Paul, but
I'ma
shoot, that's
tell
my
you
team.
the
No.
main reason
Yeah.
why I believe Warriors going all the way, even though y'all said, and it's true, he has digressed since he broke the record. However, to do what he did without Clay,
Exactly.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
he's gonna ball when it's come time to.
No,
ball.
yeah, you have
You never
to.
tell me Steph
Steph.
is not gonna step up.
I feel like once Clay gets, because I'm not mistaken, I think he got a little nicked up the
The other
game
night,
before
yeah, he
last,
did.
and he missed the last game. But once they get everything
into
back
the flow,
flowing,
yeah.
I think Steph and the Warriors will be all right
They'll be all right.
and
because
if they play this one, I see him getting Finals MVP.
He has
Most
to at
definitely,
this
most
point.
definitely.
Yeah, you already done missed like
Most
3 of them.
Yeah.
You already know.
Give us two.
But
Katie
Finals
took 2.
away.
Andre took the first one, so
Yeah.
you got it.
And this time he's getting it. No question.
No question.
And I believe one of those Final MVP of Kevin that should have been.
That should have been Steph.
Steph.
Even KD said it. Like I think if it wasn't the first one, I think it was the second
Second
one.
one.
The second
He was
one.
like, I ain't gonna lie. I really felt like Steph should have got that one because
Yeah.
Steph balled out.
Yeah.
He
Steph
did.
balled out.
Yeah.
But I think the Warriors and Steph would be all right. He may be a little burnt out right now, especially after carrying them last season.
Yeah, that was
But
a
I
lot.
think he did a lot last year for the
this season too.
first half
That
of this
too.
season. I think he'll be all right though.
Yeah.
Because they lost the other night and he had a triple double. Nobody wants to talk about it. They lost to Memphis, but Steph had a triple double.
Yeah.
Like so,
Now they got stomped on by Milwaukee too.
yeah.
Well, I'm
He
not
did,
worried about the
but
Warriors.
I'm not.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not either.
more worried about teams like Lakers who may not make a playoff. appearance.
Lakers,
They'll-
I don't see them making.
They'll make the
Because they
playoffs.
keep, bro.
They'll make it.
They literally
make it,
like,
but they
this
might
is
be
the
out in the
line,
first
this
round.
is what they're fighting for. Like, you know what I mean?
Because if all right, like from 7 to like what 10, you got the playing tournament. They
That's
gonna make it,
true,
but if you end in that 7 or 8 seed, you have to see Golden State or Phoenix in the
Yeah.
first round. And
Exactly.
you gotta avoid
exit,
that
but-
as much as possible. If you can avoid Golden State and Phoenix in that first round, then you can get to that second round. But if you get them in the first round, yeah, it's a
Yeah.
first round exit for sure. It's out of here.
Even if they mess around and see Memphis and Utah in the
I don't-
first round, I don't see them making it out of the first round.
Me personally,
I don't see them making it out of the first round.
I'm confident it could be Utah, but Memphis, they already beat them 3 times already this year. And Memphis is young.
Memphis
and
beat
they're
them 3.
hungry.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Memphis
Memphis
is
is
young.
young
They
and
already beat
hungry,
them. They're not playing no
Yeah.
games this year.
And
at
like
all.
Josh sees LeBron, he sees blood.
Exactly. And I don't think LA can run with
I
them,
want
dog.
that guy.
I don't think LA can run with them.
Yeah.
Where number 6 at? There you go, right there. Give me.
Josh like this
Yeah.
respect to LeBron.
Where number 0? Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah, I know.
All right, cool. I mean, I think we
Real
did our
quick,
job.
I want to ask this question. Did y'all see Ja being this early?
I don't know about this.
I
But
watched-
I saw flashes.
I watched Ja Morant coming out of Murray State, and he reminded me a lot of Allen Iverson. As far as his athleticism, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know he could jump that damn high.
That boy-
Like, listen,
You seen that block
I didn't know that
His
block,
head
that
hit
block
the
that he had,
backboard.
but he's been doing that all season.
snatched
Like,
the ball.
I'm not gonna lie,
The man head hit the backboard. I was like,
his,
no way.
his head hit the backboard,
That's
bro.
that layup, bro.
No,
I've never seen
bro.
that.
I'm talking about his elbow was at the bottom
Yeah, yeah,
of
yeah.
the backboard.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, he
like,
got
did he
Yeah.
really just do that? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I got him a mix between 2 people. Like, a lot of people say Russell Westbrook is a mix between Kobe Bryant and Allen Iverson. I see Ja Morant as a mix between Allen Iverson, as far as skill-wise, point guard-wise, and athleticism. I gotta say Michael Jordan, dog. Because when Michael Jordan came into the league, it was like,
His
we ain't never
awareness.
seen nothing like this before.
Yeah.
Ja Morant, the stuff that he's doing is like, humans ain't supposed to be able to do this, bro.
Somebody say he's an alien.
Like a
I'm
norm,
convinced
so-
he's an alien.
To me, he's like a cross between Allen Iverson and Michael Jordan, athleticism-wise.
Yeah.
Bro.
But I mean, he's arrived. He's here.
Yeah.
Like
he's
he's here, bro. Like
and
it's
even that,
real.
like
Yeah.
a lot of people, I wouldn't say like counted him out, but they kind of pushed him to the side because
Yeah, like,
of
you know.
Zion.
Mhm.
Everybody
Exactly.
was
He
focused
can't on Zion Williamson.
and it was
Black
like
boys
they,
are-
exactly.
Oh, boy.
left-
We
slept-
talk about it this whole episode.
Exactly.
Bro.
Everybody slept on Ja.
Black
Now
boys
Ja's
are-
like, nah, y'all gonna
Y'all
feel
slept on
me.
me, right? He's
Y'all
a
gonna
real
feel
deal.
me, and everybody is
Had a
feeling
chip
Ja
on
this
his
year.
shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play with
And I
the chip.
think those moments is what create these great people to come.
That's it.
Yeah,
Right.
Cause bro, I saw Ja Morant last year, and I really paid attention to him last year, and I said, bro, I give him
Kid's
another
here.
3, and this
He'll be here.
league is his.
Yeah.
To see
He's
him
on his
already
way
at
now.
exactly.
He's like,
That's
I'm
what
taking
got me to see him there now. biscuits. Like
The
that's
league
crazy.
is in great hands for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yo,
They're in
yeah,
great
real,
hands.
bro.
It's in great
You
hands.
literally see the whole transition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
LeBron's like, I'm out, and then these guys are like,
Yeah, LeBron
right
was
here.
like, we here, like
Sorry.
we on the
Right
All
call.
here.
we waiting for is the crowd.
Just tell us
it.
you know.
That's it. Once LeBron steps out the door, then you got Giannis, Trey, you got shoot.
Me
all
Me
the
personally,
other
I still
people,
feel like
Luka.
KD right now. In my opinion, is
Yeah.
the best player in the league right now.
Yeah.
I gotta
he
go
is,
with
he
KD.
is.
It's between him and Steph. It's
Yeah.
between him and Steph.
I'll give it to him.
But
I'll give it
it's
to him.
real deal,
I'll
like-
give it to him. All right, young boys. I think we did a job as far as
Yeah.
answering these questions and letting people know where we stand when it comes to football, who's gonna win it all. Basketball is just starting to pick up,
Mhm.
and it's looking exciting, man. I'm not gonna
Mhm.
lie. Like, I'm glad my team's in the mix, but even if they weren't, bro, it's a different league. But you
Yeah.
know, it was more physical. Obviously, now it's more 3-pointers, but it's looking definitely exciting. So we'll see what happened with our picks.
Big facts.
I think we got our questions right for. All right, we're gonna do our. You know how we do. Y'all been here already.
oh man, hey man, I ain't gonna lie. These questions y'all had last time, I feel like I ain't graduate with these questions on the first episode, man.
But you won the last round, though,
Hey,
bro.
yeah, you
Yeah, he
did.
did.
I still felt dumb as hell with some of them questions, man.
Boy,
Like,
I got in that
Oh,
car
you
and I was
did.
like, bro, I was like,
Oh,
bro,
my God.
that was a sad car ride,
Hey.
dog.
Bro, this is your chance.
Nah, man.
Redemption.
Y'all finna make me go back in the car, go back in the car again and start crying,
Going up
man.
against King Jay again for the payback. Let's take it quick.
Oh man.
So we'll ask questions again.
Yeah,
mhm.
All right, you got your phone?
I got it.
All right, bet. Y'all boys ready? Y'all know the rules.
Yeah.
Say your name if you're ready to answer. And me and
There's no taking time. Just go.
Just go. Just go.
What was it 3 questions like he was last time?
5.
Oh, five
Five.
questions. Okay.
All
I
right.
think you might have to
Question.
take them all, bro. I'm trying to find my phone.
Oh.
I got it with me. Go ahead. Take the first one.
Question 1. Do you know why B is always cool?
Do I know why B is always cool?
Mm-hmm.
Like be cool?
Do you know why B, the letter B, is always cool?
I can't say I do, bro. I can't say I do.
Do I know why B is always cool?
Think of. I'm gonna give you one clue. The position of B.
Because it's in the middle of A and C?
Yeah.
Is that it?
It's in the
Yeah.
middle of AC. It's in
Yeah.
the middle of AC, basically.
Yeah. But we wait on something.
Oh, Vlad?
Yeah,
Oh, my
okay.
fault.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That was
Took
good. My
that.
bad.
Took that.
That was the okay. I
Could
got
have
it.
took that.
I got it now.
All right.
Okay.
I got
That's-
the second
yeah.
one. You got the answer, bro.
Because AC is, you know.
Yeah.
Right, it's in the middle of
It's
A and C.
between the
I
letters
got
A
you.
and C. Literally, that's
wow.
the answer.
Hell no.
All right, why?
He
Y'all
said-
ready?
Go
Y'all
ahead.
ready?
Yeah.
All right, why did the reporter rush to the ice cream shop earlier in the morning? Why did the reporter rush to the ice cream shop earlier in the morning?
Think of reporters.
And literally think of ice cream.
Reporters always trying to what?
It's a lingo, reporter lingo.
Vlad, be on the run?
Oh,
Not bad.
Kind of.
Not bad.
You in the parking lot. You in the parking lot.
Yeah,
I
you
ain't
are.
even gonna try. I ain't gonna lie to you, but
I think Jay gonna get this one. I think Jay gonna get
I
this
don't
one.
think I am.
All right, second clue. Think of ice cream and how we get it. Like, think of how we.
I got it, Jay.
Okay.
Because they always want the first scoop.
He did that.
I got it, yeah.
That's it.
Question
That's
number
it.
3. Why? I mean,
Vlad,
where?
bro.
Hey, look, bro. I went blank, bro. I told you. I went blank, man. All right, leave me
It's
be.
Remember
a
that car
tie.
ride. Go ahead.
Number 3. Where do trees store their stuff?
In the trunk. Jay.
Oh, Vlad, come on.
That's easy. That one was easy. That one was easy.
But
He said it.
He said
okay.
it. He said it afterwards.
okay. All right, Vlad.
I'm on this though. It's
Number
all right,
4.
man. I'm gonna just play my
Right.
compa and just give it.
All
Go ahead,
right, let me hurry up.
Go ahead, man.
Number 4. Why did the tree visit the dentist?
Oh, Vlad, to get his roots fixed.
Close, really close, really close.
Bro, you at the door.
Oh,
You at the
that,
door.
like, think of the proper dentist medical term that
Oh, Vlad, root canal?
There you go.
We got a tie. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait a minute. We got a tie. At least we
I
got
would
a
say the
tie.
same way.
Game 5, final. Why did everybody want to keep the joke about the butter under wraps?
Jay, so it wouldn't melt.
Ooh, you close.
Close.
You close.
It's just
You
wording.
just came out the car.
It's just wording, bro.
Why did everybody want to keep the joke about the butter under wraps?
We got another clue?
So let me see.
There's a clue.
I mean, at every restaurant you get butter and you do what?
Oh, wait, damn.
You spread it on the bread.
Mhm.
Okay.
So why did everybody want to keep the joke about the butter under wraps?
Vlad, they didn't want to keep it spreading.
Hey, that's
Jay, they didn't want the joke to spread.
Yeah.
oh,
I'm dead after that one.
yeah. I mean, you
So the
still
joke
know
wouldn't
since-
spread.
Yeah, I give
Yeah,
it to you. I give it to you.
yeah.
Like
But-
you said, keep it from spreading, but it's like the joke is spreading.
Yeah.
Okay.
You missed
Because
that
if
joke
you
part.
talk about it, it would
It'll
spread.
spread.
Yeah,
To keep
yeah,
the joke
That's
from
literally it.
spreading.
If
Yeah.
you talk about it, it would spread.
It is
Hey,
what
but
it
you
is.
did good 3 times.
That was really good, bro. I thought you-
It is what it is, bro.
Jay is undefeated.
That's what it is, man.
Play that
my
combo, bro.
thing.
Play
Hey,
that combo.
I already got my playlist loaded up, man. I'll be all right, dog. I'll be all right.
But
Oh,
man,
yeah.
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
First of all, man, we just want to say thank you to you, Vlad, and you, Jay,
Yeah.
for making it happen twice, bro.
Yeah.
And,
Most definitely.
Thank
and
y'all
y'all
for
brought
having
y'all.
me.
Yeah.
even more energy the second time. Like
For
this
sure.
is legit. Like y'all part of Speak on It family. We appreciate
Yeah.
it, man. For y'all time, for coming out here. Once again, we'll Vlad Talk, Sports Talk on Instagram.
Mhm.
Y'all gotta follow the man. King Jay's just, he's just King Jay on
I
Instagram.
just be cool in it.
But definitely has a lot of knowledge, bro, about
Yeah.
sports. And I think it's about life in general, honestly. So,
Yeah.
appreciate y'all boys, man. Remember, check us out on Instagram. Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow on Instagram. Follow on Facebook. We're on every platform, really, where
Yeah.
you can watch or listen to your podcast. So make sure you're subscribing, you're sharing. And also every Tuesday, we go live.
Yeah.
Every single Tuesday, we go live. We talk
Mhm.
about different topics. It's not always one thing. At 8:30, between 8 and 8:30, but I'll say 8:30. I think it'll be more consistent. Tuesdays, 8:30 p.m. Vlad has his own podcast that he's going live on. It's all about sports. So if you love this episode, you love sports, you got to check him out, man. Vlad
Appreciate
Sports
it.
Talk
Thank you.
on Instagram. He goes live, I think, on Thursdays or Fridays.
Yeah,
Yeah,
between those
well,
2
man.
days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, Black most day we gotta link up on one.
I
We'll get you on one for
You
sure.
gotta get on, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay,
We
you
can
gotta
do
get on.
we can do it next week after this first round over. So
You
I'm
gotta
gonna
get
talk
on.
about that for sure.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
All right, man. Am I missing anything?
Nah, just don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. We want to hear y'all comments and what y'all got to
Yes.
say. Tell us how y'all feel about the intro video to this new season
Lit.
and the outro song. And man,
Hey.
check us out. Get ready for the next episode.
And
Yo.
shouts out to Clutch, always behind the camera.
Yes.
Y'all might not see him. And Ninja Mark is here, y'all.
Yeah.
He's in the house,
Yeah.
behind the camera, holding it down for us as well. We couldn't do it without, these guys. That's the team, man. We appreciate it, man. Speak on it, man. We out here.
You thought we were done? Soy. Throw another topic. We'll lean on it. Even if you don't like it, we'll speak on it. Speak on it. Speak on it. Speak on it. Lean on it. Lean on it. Lean on it. We on it. We on it. We on it. Be honest. Be honest, be honest, throw another topic. What? Lean on it. Even if you don't like it, we'll speak on it. Mark is the ninja, you know he gon' do. Yeah. Touch at the camera, so please let him shoot. I'm the magician, so watch that boy poof. Poof. Let's speak his mind, he will speak his truth. Throw another topic. Lean on it. Even if you don't like it. Speak on it. Speak on it. Speak on it. Speak on it. Lean on it. Lean on it. Lean on it. Be honest. Be honest, be honest, be honest. Be honest, be honest, throw another topic.
We'll speak on it.